What is going on, everybody? It's your boy DoubleXP coming to you live and direct. How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's day is banging. We have a lot of great stuff for Call of Duty today. Super lots of great stuff. If you watched the matches yesterday, some crazy banging matches, especially the Gentlemates and Optic match. That was a nail biter. While I already knew Optic was going to win that, I really thought, and I was really hoping and praying that the Gentlemates team would have just came out in that round 5, you know, that round 5 in the, not round 5, that, you know, match 5, map 5 against, you know, S&D versus Optic. It was going to be a banger for real. Super, super banger. But while we're waiting here real quick, I will pull up some of that and give you some of that audio that they're talking about here on the headquarters.
I'm going to go for these 2 kills to relieve this pressure off
and then we can just sit and chill and see how everything is while I turn around and shamelessly plug all over the place.
Last year was much better for him. Again, ARs though have been struggling. It has not been easy, but it's been a great performance so far for Lucky. We'll
gotta try and promote the effort.
The big thing is when those plays happen scoreline wise. They were down early. They made that comeback, and then in that game 4, that helped them solidify the win.
Miami able to pick up some hardpoint wins against Optic Texas. They will go on to play later today, and you'll also see LA Thieves in the mix. Arguably the best hardpoint team if you watched them here in Madrid, but they've had some struggles in search. Here's what Hydra had to say, catching up with Trey Zero.
All right, man, we are cooking with Crisco. Let's go.
S&Ds.
Let's go. We are cooking with Crisco.
Is it just, it's not just a you thing, though. It's
if you don't already know, that we'll turn around and here's your matches for today. So we have Rokkr versus Cloud9. That's gonna be pretty interesting from the elimination round, and we're gonna see how they fare out. And then this Miami Heretics team. Let me tell you, the Miami Heretics team. Yes, they're based in Miami. Yes, you know that's what it is. But every single one of these individuals is a Spaniard. Every single one of them is a Spaniard. Home crowd buff. Let me tell you, they are going all out. Like their home crowd buff is almost as amazing as the Gentlemates Gartaga buff there for Gentlemates. Like that whole crowd, the whole Gentlemates, the green suits as they call it, like it was insane. It was literally freaking insane to watch them. And so like that crowd is outrageous. You know, the Madrid Spain crowd cheering on the Miami Heretics, that is outrageous. So based on this, you know, Rokkr Cloud9, I don't know how I feel about this match, to be honest with you. I think it's a 50-50 toss because I really see this map going all the way. Like, this is really going to go all the way to like a round 5. Rokkr's known for round 5s. Cloud9's known for round 5. So I really think it's going to go a round 5. And so with that being said, you know, it's a toss-up. Paul X has been turning the hype on for a little bit. So, you know, all I could say, it is what it is. Let me turn some of this audio on for you. But besides that, I really think Rokkr going to pull it off in 5. I mean, my pick'ems are already chopped. I mean, they're already... They already got shit on my pick'ems. I'll never win again.
It is so unreal.
This Miami versus LA Thieves match, this Miami versus LA Thieves match is going to be a banger. It is literally going to be Thieves versus Heretics. I want to say Thieves 3-1, but something tells me it'll go to a, you know, it'll be 3-2. It's going to go quite the distance because the hometown buff. And the third game that we know we're going to see, at least that's programmed, is Faze versus Ulltra. Faze is looking like the old school Faze. They're hot. They're getting in there. So I really think that Faze is going to take this probably in a 3-2 fashion. I will only be broadcasting Cloud9 versus Rokkr and Thieves versus Heretics. You know, we all got stuff to do. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'll be doing some of that. So how is everybody this morning, man? I mean, this is crazy. I know it's super early in the morning. Can we say super early? Yes, it is super early in the morning. It is, man. I get it. It's super early in the morning, and I appreciate everybody who's coming in. You know, say hi in chat. You know, support the fam. You want to drop a sub, drop a sub. You're not required to. But today we're going to do some really banging games. Like I said, I'm going to do the broadcast for the Cloud9 and Rokkr game and the broadcast for the Thieves versus Heretics. That game is going to be a banger. And then you can always go to the main CDL channel and watch the Faze versus Ulltra. You know, unfortunately, I got fam and I got stuff I got to do. But I want to at least squeeze in a little bit of this watch party. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what the desk is doing over there as they run through their highlights and everything like that and do their analysis and all this crazy stuff. But my analysis is Rokkr versus Cloud9. Rokkr is going to take it. I want to say map 5. This is going to be like a 6-4 win for them. I want to say 6-4. 6-4 win? I think it's going to be a 6-4 win for Rokkr over Cloud9. But it is going to be like a 50-50. I'm not going to BS you. Like, it could go either way. But this Heretics versus Thieves, I think Thieves will win 3-1. But home crowd buff, that home crowd buff for the Heretics guys, because they're from Spain and we're in Madrid, Spain, that buff, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes to a 3-2 as well. And if it does go to a 3-2, I think Thieves will take this like a 6-4 fashion in the S&D. They don't want it to go around 11. I don't think their round 11s have been that hype as we see. And so those are the two matches that I'll be broadcasting. But besides that, we'll have afterwards, you know, on the main channel, you have Ulltra versus Faze. I swear to God, Faze is like coming back up, and they're going to prove to everybody why they are the #1 team. No matter how they started the league, no matter how many started they started this Major 1 split, they are going to show that they're the team. I think Thieves take this 3-1 fashion. I'll get scared if Ulltra take it to a map 5. Then it might be a toss-up. It might be a toss-up. That's all I'm going to say. And of course, you can see in the bottom right there, to be determined, you know, the winner of Cloud9, etc. Will be that one. And then Royal Ravens will be the last match of the night. Well, day. Madrid night for them. Day for us. Super early. So grab your coffee. Let's see what's really going on. And let's like boot into everything. All right? Let's go.
Match is ready, so I'm going to make this speedy, friends. You're perfect in your prediction.
Now I need this, because I need to hear what is going on.
Where are you going?
I'm going to go Minnesota. I really like this roster and the confidence that I saw.
He says he's going with Minnesota.
Ali, last night you picked Cloud9. They got it right.
Listen, every single time I've picked against Minnesota, they win, so I kind of feel like I have to do it just in case. I'm going to go with Cloud9 in this series.
She's still riding Cloud9.
Wow,
what about you, Gameless?
Last time these guys played, Cloud9 won 3-1 and dominated them in the map for a hard point. But I'm going Minnesota. I just believe in this team, and they didn't even go game 5 to get their last dub. How about that, Chris?
I need to see Attach not just play for kills today, play for the W. If the whole team is
play for the W, so it looks like I'm right so far. Everybody's going for Cloud9. I mean, for Rokkr.
He's bringing it at
I mean,
110%.
Paul X turned up when he needed to turn up. I had issues with Paul X the whole split.
Make some noise, Madrid, as we send it down to the stage.
The whole split. And this guy is hysterical.
Wow.
This guy is hysterical. Let's go zoom in on him. This guy is hysterical.
This is a Super Saturday. I need some noise. Give me some noise for this Super Saturday! Thank you very much, Heretics crowd.
You see, the crowd is insane, man.
Already eliminated 5 teams.
The crowd is insane. I like the talent they got. Don't get me wrong. I like the Spanish-based talent. I really wish I was able to go to this in person. I would have had a blast. I would have to take the whole family because, like, I need a translator, and my wife speaks fluent Spanish, and there's no freaking way that I would know what people are saying, bro. No way. So yeah. Like, some of the intros are terrible, but sometimes they pick really good music. And I like this kid Geo, man. This kid Geo's coming up. Came out from Challengers. I remember when I was managing the NYSL Lagliners Challengers team, Geo was going to be a pick that we were going to pop off, but he already had his offer. He already had his CDL offer, so he took that. But he's not bad, man. He's pretty good on the sticks. I'm not mad at him. They always look so nervous when they walk out in the field. They're like, so, you know, they always look like, they need to bring more vibe. They need to walk out confident.
I'm going to focus on here is Paul X.
You know, they need to do that. They need to do that. They need to put some more life in it. Like, there's life here in, like, you know, their static shots. You know, I want to see some life here. Here's a disappointment. Like, I know, so Cloud9 bought out the subliner spot, but nothing about it feels New York to me. Like, I know they tried the whole inside the subway. I appreciate that. Inside the subway, I appreciate that they were trying to do that. But let me tell you, I think I would rather send these guys back to Brooklyn to the train yard. They have a few empty train yards, and rented a few trains. Sometimes you don't even need to rent a train. It's Brooklyn, man. Just jump over the fucking fence. Go in the train, open up the door, shoot your whole video. Because a lot of it is AI and stage setting and all that. And to me, it's just like, whatever. And so, because they're an LA-based team, I have so many issues trying to represent. Whoa, what the hell happened?
Absolute battle yesterday versus the Boston Breach, but it's Cloud9 with the insane upset. It was a slow start to the season, but they have been in this position before.
Whoa, hold on, Mac didn't come out? Yo, what happened to Mac?
On this team to push them through this elimination bracket. It's the first game of our Super Saturday.
See, they look all like womp womp. They don't look happy, man. See, they look happy there.
Rokkr or Cloud9? Let's figure out with Shift and Study.
Oh, Shift and Study gonna be the casters for this one.
These two teams have played each other before. It was a while ago, but it was one of Cloud9's first wins of the season.
Yes, I was gonna say it was one of Cloud9's first wins of the season, and they barely scraped through that win as well. It wasn't like a banging 3-1 or a 3-0. It was another map 5. Grab your popcorn and Red Bulls and everything, because it's gonna be a long fucking. This is gonna be a super long match. But Mac Mac didn't come out, so I wonder if Mac is here now.
His confidence is back. It's one of those things like you get back on the land.
Oh, Mac. Okay, Mac is there. Thank God. Thank God Mac is there. That's probably like the best player on the team is Mac. He's shooting, he's gunning, he's doing what he needs to do, and some of these rounds he is really carrying the team. So you got to give props to Mac, man. He's really holding it down. Sib is just underwhelming. He has talent. He could do so much better. But like, and we've seen him do so much better last year. He did way better. I don't know if it's the game. I don't know if they're still trying to jive and vibe as a team and figure out what the f is going on. I don't got a clue.
Yeah, but it comes at a perfect time because it's
don't got a clue.
Vancouver team that was kind of gritty, kind of snuck away a couple of maps from teams, and there really wasn't a moment.
But they're just not playing like they should.
That series. So their consistency from what we saw kind of online, especially in the minor, to what we
I want to see if this command works real quick.
We
can do bracket.
This should be a pretty even matchup. Hell of a way to start our Saturday.
There's the bracket. As you can see it so far.
One thing I don't think that's touched on too much was this is not a great hardpoint map pool in this series for Minnesota. They are
this is what we're looking like.
On these two hardpoints, and then the biggest thing is don't start off slow because we've seen them do that too many times.
I guess.
On this map.
Also, don't forget, I actually did my first long form content piece ever on YouTube. So here is the link to my video, 6.5 minutes long. You get a chance to watch it during the breaks.
We'll get that sip of coffee, all you United States North Americans.
It's not going to work here.
Sip of something else if you're in Madrid.
Maybe I have to do.
The red card hard point. Let's get it on.
Okay, there it is. Wow, that took forever for Nightbot, let me tell you.
See that Rokkr putting a lot more.
Alright, let's see what we got going on. Cloud9 already trying to breach in 2-2-3. Looks like Rokkr has control. Sid holding the back lane.
This is just another little confidence move here from Sid.
See? They have to break this like immediately to stop this momentum.
Still tagged on the corner. Here comes
there we go.
Oh, shit.
Stop the clock. There we go.
Making some moves to control that outside staircase.
There we go. I was wondering what's taking Sid. Oh, shit. That is like a really hard corner. If you're on that side, that is such a really hard spot to block. To like take points from.
You want to start the fight for outside and think about that rotation too. Currently going to have Rokkr winning the rotation with
so, I mean, they're not getting any points, but they're definitely taking Rokkr off the hill. So, I mean, 25 on P1 is actually pretty decent. But, like, let me tell you, and Cloud9 better dominate this P2. If they don't dominate this P2, it's going to be ugly. And Paul X is frying. He was crap. He was Burger King the whole online qualifying Major 1 split. Now we're here. Literally, we are here at the LAN event, and he's shooting, bro. Oh, he's shooting. By the way, don't forget, scan that QR code right there, or like hit the link in chat and check out some of the gear we got for Level Up. You know, you're supporting the gaming community. You're gonna level up your whole mindset. Like, just level up yourself. You know, your whole mindset, your game, your focus, your thought process, and your fit. Level up your fit. But support some veterans, the military veterans that are making this. Support them, and you know, get 10% off. Pretty much your first purchase, I want to say. So, scan the link, tell me what you think. Alright, back to all this stuff. This P3 hold, they gotta stop the bleeding ASAP. This is, oh my god, bro. So that those ragdoll effects are awesome. Attach, you need to hold the point. You need to hold this point for 20 seconds. Look up, look up. Okay. And it looks like they're rolling 4 SMGs on this. Oh my god, this name's nasty. Nice, nice, Mac. Nice.
Every single player from Minnesota spawn across the map, so now we're basically gonna have a tie game.
Alright, you gotta get this P4 run. You gotta hold this P4.
Already tagged. Does he get an angle here though?
Oh, see, a lot of this sliding, because the Omni movement, a lot of this sliding really bothers me, because I really feel like the way they slide, they totally miss their enemy, or they slide right into their enemy's sights. And obviously, if you're on the ground, you're easier to kill.
All falls at the same time, so you have to slow it down.
So look at this, Rokkr already on it. I mean, if Cloud9 can break this in about 10 seconds, and then get 20 seconds off the clock, and then get a good push to P5, then that's what I would do.
Just underneath the stage, and he's holding his own at the moment. Pistol out. He's ever taken care of two. Still another along the outside of the hill. Help is on the way here, though. And Ezreal's staying safe. He's not getting tagged. Pistol's still working out for Ezreal. One more on the corner.
Oh my god, bro. Did you let him get that? New York has to hold all of this time and take 3 players and push all the way to P5. They have to.
Some great shots there and a lot of time at P4.
Great shots in.
So a nice little 20-point lead. As you win another rotation, this time over towards P5. You had Geo contesting in towards mid-ticket.
I mean, there's some nasty shit
you want to try to flip
here.
them, though. You want Cloud9 to swan over towards
I mean, they're within 20 points, but they're not winning the rotations at all. They're super late on the rotations. Okay. Got it. I mean, Attach is doing his thing, but where the hell are his people? He just pretty much almost cleared that whole site from a window. So New York needs to hold 20 seconds of this, 20-25 seconds. They need to hold for 20-25 seconds on this.
With that jacket in hand, you probably prefer an AR, but the guy is not missing bullets. Turns around, almost catches the timing there on
You know, let me put up a poll.
Is going to be there for Minnesota Rokkr, potentially for the final 20. Cloud9. In the second half of the game, we need to dominate more over towards Hedge. That was Minnesota all throughout that first rotation.
Attach surprise from behind, still to get some shots in, makes life easier for Sid. One more to find, and that's a clean wipe there for Cloud9. So the scrap time goes their direction, right around a 15-point game as they rotate back, which, considering the start, not bad news for Cloud9 as Minnesota was up about 50 points at one point in time.
Not at all. They were responding blow for blow. It started with the P3, keeping it mixy, kept the mixy at P4, and even that P5 towards the very end. But this is where you can't allow Minnesota Rokkr to soak up a lot of the time that they did the last go around.
Trying to put a poll out
their way.
everybody.
Narrow nose. I get this final. We're still going to keep control, so I'll just hop on the hill for now.
Yeah, Cloud9 sending the reinforcements out towards the staircase. Max shut down. Nero waiting
All right,
for the
there's the poll.
Good look towards Sid, but can't
So if you see the poll, grab the poll. Let me know your vote. Who do you think's getting the first dub of the day? I mean, right now I know we have Rokkr
But he's making him work for it. Already finds a double.
winning, but C9 is only down like 15-20 seconds. They can kind of pull this off. Or if you can't get time, then you make sure no one else can get time. You know.
They cannot deal with him in any form.
I'm also curious to know in chat, which is like your favorite game mode when you watch CDL? Is it going to be like Hardpoint, S&D, or Control? Me personally, I love watching Hardpoint. It's fast. Oh, see, there we go. There we go. Hold that P2. So they got sponsored P2. They're holding P2. Well, they flipped the lead. No, jeez.
Like you said, it's getting messy. 3 kills go in favor of Rokkr.
Double trade out. Paul Light sneaks in.
Minnesota can run it up.
That's 2 times in a row that we've seen Cloud9 just not be successful towards those top mid stairs.
Yeah,
Down the outside of
like
P1 going to P2, and it's caused this moment where Minnesota just able to find the angles first. Nice little stretch here for the Rokkr. 30 seconds to fight for, and as they're trying to deal with Cloud9 spawning on the back, time for us to go over to Minnesota Rokkr listening.
All right, let's get a listening.
They're gonna be top edge. Yeah. I'm rolling. Go for it. And nail time. I got one top. He's out of reach. Stop. He's on you. He's on you. He's gonna be Ambi or something. They're gonna spawn Ambi. Ambi, Mac. Low stage. One shot cramp. Low stage. He has an AR too. Low stage cramp. Dante, we do an 8 on the top. Dante, we got her. Last guy. He's on top now. You can find the back. One top. Low stairs are pretty sure. He's still out of running out. He's out. Low at 2 outer. 2 times. 5 minutes too. Nice. Top. He's still top. I thought it for you. Okay, I'm I need close.
I mean, for all you watching, just realize it's a listening.
And one's a weak outer. There's 2 on top. One's on the step. And one more outer Mac. Outer Mac and one outer stairs. Same top 3. Outer Mac. Outer watch out Mac. Okay.
I'll see him.
He's slaughter?
Yeah.
They can flank me. Mac dead. Everything up.
Hold on.
Crap hold. He might SU. I'll get an issue.
Let's do that.
Crap.
I'm looking at him.
Thanks for two me.
Tight game, Minnesota. Still having a little bit of trouble.
That is insane. Like, it almost looked like Cloud9 was going to come back. But once again.
Oh, yeah, that's a clean forward dead. Minnesota spawning all at those
Minnesota just doing the job.
You have to find a
The
couple
Rokkr doing their job. I mean, it's still trying to, it's still too tight.
So going to be a 3v3.
The comms were surprisingly not outrageous. The comms were like cool, calm, collective. You know, hey, I'm here. Hey, this is what I need. Hey, I can't do. Like, it was good. It was. I think the communication was pretty effective right there. And it's. I think that's what's really helping them. But now we got C9 flipping. They're gonna take a temporary lead. Something tells me. Because I wonder how this P5 is gonna work. Even though Sib is trying to hold down lanes, they already got P5. C9 are getting 0 rotation. They're not getting any rotation. So they have to break. And right now they're doing terrible on breaks. I mean, look at that shit.
Estreal, the last word for now, but Sib is quick to get into the hard point. Still, the lead for Cloud9 continues.
I mean, Sib's rolling 29-21. He's got about the same amount. Like, Attach needs to pick it up a little bit.
He's been a different player so
I think he's going to try and play his life and streak it.
30 to the name on a 4th streak. Give me number 5. Wow. Trying to line up a couple more. Those are the players right above him. Yeah, he's a little bit weak. Might as well challenge. Give me number 6. He's absolutely one shot. Cannot finish the kill. And that
damn, that sucks because it looks like he was going to streak that. Everybody's about 1 KD. Sib is the only one that's like really picked it up. But he get lots of criticism on Sib. So the fact that he's actually picking it up and doing his job, that's actually impressive.
And this is where Minnesota have been very successful. 1-2. Can they win the game here?
Yeah, but Cloud9 last go around said screw heads control. We're just going to soak up a lot of this time. If you're Rokkr, we put a lot of focus on the
so once again, Rokkr wins the rotation.
How Cloud9 got themselves back into this game, still an 11-point difference.
So C9 has to do a retake, which maybe that's what they practice. Maybe they just practice retaking. Like, I don't give a shit who gets the point. We're gonna take it from you. Just kind of demoralizing.
Attach trying to come back to the play. Nero off the reject, just trying to hold the angle. Does not see Attach initially, so an opportunity here for Cloud9 with numbers. 3 falls.
See that slide, bro?
How much can he do? First one's good. Second one will follow up. Leaves just Crimp by himself. Minnesota trying to work on rotation, but this is a lot of time here for Cloud9 if they continue to let him be in the hill.
Yeah, you got to take out Ticket. You got to push out the Ticket. Try to flip these spawns right on back and
get in, hold, sit, lay, camp, whatever you got to do. You at least need to push these 8-7 seconds. Cloud9 has to rotate immediately to P2. They got to finally win a rotation if they're going to win this. So they got to go to P2 ASAP. They're spawned all the way back there. Qualex is trying to hold them down. But no one, oh, I was going to say, no one was on P2 yet.
Surprised though by that quickly into the hard point for Cloud9. Paul wants to take this battle, but can't quite lock it down. Mac is still finessing. Into the hard point goes Geo. He's trying to step away, not gonna happen. Cloud9
let's go.
Gonna have the numbers to get into the hill.
It took Max double right there to stall time for his teammates to get into the play. The fact that he's able to walk away with 2 when all 3 of his teammates fall around him. Such a great
hold it. Don't do nothing fancy. Simple hold.
Himself a nice little comfortable lead. Trades are back and forth. Spawns for Minnesota Rokkr towards the backside of P2. Don't really want this. You need to get out.
Astreal still hanging on off the regen. Full HP.
Oh, very nice, very nice. It looks like they might possibly tie it up right here. No, I don't cough up. Don't cough up.
Remaining scrap time. Cloud9 working on rotation, but they're short-handed with 3 members still spawning behind the old hill.
Yeah, but Attach, if you are attached, to stay alive on this side of the map. Your teammates, you're hoping they can find a
so Rokkr take over. P3 super mixy. This is gonna be a bloodbath in here for P3. Estreal, put your foot in it. I know that's not your job, but put your foot in it. Oh my God.
Doesn't work out. Cloud9, a late lead spot. 25 seconds is all that either of these 2 teams are going to need.
Okay, Nero.
It's a big kill. But this is where Cloud9 switched to multiple SMGs here because they know how aggressive you need to be. 3 go down, make it all 4. Cloud9 is still going to be spawning towards the back. Minnesota got to get a read on it.
Both teams can still win here. A massive map number 1 for both these squads here.
Oh no, he coughed it up.
2 eliminations start to come through. Minnesota back in the lead for now. Estriel finessing, trying to find some sort of sanctuary, not allowed to stay alive. 15 seconds still left. Cloud9
oh my god, like I said, this is going to be an nail biter, man.
So now it's just down to how much focus do you put on playing for this whole time if you're Minnesota versus having to play for the rotation.
Yeah, Minnesota just want to push through it. It's as simple as that. Find the kills, get yourself to that new hard point, but you got Sib
P4 is going to be the headbanger.
Almost lines up 41, but again,
oh
only
my
a 7
god.
point difference.
Oh, he just attach go in.
Keeps the hard point open though. 243 to 240. Prep trying to dive into the hard point. Contest on the way, but Minnesota.
Oh my god, nail biter.
Just down to get anyone get here. Kills are good for New York. That's trying to slide in. Geo spamming up through the doorway. Can anyone else for Cloud9 touch? Prep trying to get there.
No way. That was a good one. So all right. Holy cow.
These teams are going blow for blow. But in that final moment, again, Minnesota spawning on the preferred
that
side
was
4v4, watching that cross even with attached catch
a little outrageous right there, if you ask me.
Into the hill, the wall bank's not good enough to take them out. And then just one set of kills is
that
all
was,
you need to close that map 1 out. Minnesota Rokkr finally finds some success
Ticker's
in map
updated.
1. And now this changes the series completely.
Yep.
Holy crap, that shit was outrageous.
Start down 80 points, which we've seen them do on this map so often.
If you're out there watching, man, and you love Call of Duty and want to support the content, please drop a sub. Don't be afraid. Let's see what the poll is doing. There's a poll over there. Make sure y'all know about the poll. Who's getting the first dub? I'm saying it's going to be Rokkr. He's going to get the first dub. But if maps are going to be like this, man, I'm telling you, it's a 50-50 toss-up, bro. 50-50 toss-up.
Yeah, 41 kills out of Civ is phenomenal with 5k damage, but
50-50 toss-up.
Take a look at that again, because it is an absolute barn burner here. Cloud9 realized, okay, we can no longer win it there at P3, so you start having players start to edge on out. Pretty sure Mac does get caught off the roto. Minnesota have a couple players spawning towards the back. They keep it mixy, but then these next couple of spawns, once that new hill pops, look what it does for Minnesota.
Once the new hill pops.
They spawn over towards the backside of Ticket, one over towards the soccer
I mean,
field.
this last few seconds, all it was I need to get C9 off the point before they even get there.
Again, so many individual moments
and the ARs were really holding it down, so shout out to the ARs on a really real. It was nice.
That was a 1v4 moment on the rotation that Estriel shuts down too. It pauses Cloud9. Nero gets back into the picture.
And look how tight that is. Look at this. Ooh, super tight.
Lead established by Minnesota. A big bounce back in that
Super
second set by Cloud9, especially from 3 to 4. But at the end, it's just down to who makes the individual play, and Estriel had the final word.
With such a close game like that, it's such little things that you need to try to work on and try to fix there, but also little things that eventually cost you that map. If Estriel doesn't find a 5-piece with the pistol on the bottom side of stage, you only lose by 7 points. You're able to get that time and eventually walk away with it, but just those small margins of game-changing plays, Estriel was able to catch a couple. Same thing alongside Mac. He gave Cloud9 multiple opportunities to keep himself into this game, but unfortunately, it falls short. And now Minnesota with that Vault Search and Destroy in map number 2. That's the bread and butter for them.
Good morning, COD fans.
Hello.
We're not starting slow today. No way, no sir. Vault Search, though. You already
this whole time I didn't check my audio to make sure my audio was
good. They played
good.
it a lot. They found a ton of success here. And it often
I'm
has
glad
been one
it's
of those
good.
maps that they either find their map 5 wins, which we've seen a lot of those, or that's where they turn the series around for a map 2 after they fall short in their opening hardpoint. So like you said, them coming away with this red card hardpoint changes this series very dramatically in favor of Minnesota.
Well, that's what I was saying.
Like, turn that conversation back
the only question is
did look a lot better
if
yesterday.
Cloud9 is going to be able to win an SMB, stop the bleeding, immediately stop the bleeding.
To a game 5 search and destroy, you were able to ice up.
They need to immediately stop the bleeding.
You had moments out of
I'm not gonna lie, you know,
moments out of Mac. Every single time
whatever production company did this in Spain is actually doing a really good job. It's, you know, the stage setup looks really nice. Everything looks really nice so far.
Category right there. That opening duel win percentage is first overall for Minnesota Rokkr, not only on the offense, but even on the defense. The only thing that scares me with them is after they find that first kill, because the conversion rate at 9th overall.
Why would you
is the
take
best when you
ball
have
to
the numbers
S&D,
advantage.
bro?
Exactly.
If
And this is
Rokkr
kind
is
of an
already
anomaly.
good
You
on
saw
this
the
map.
10th
Like,
overall opening dual win percentage for Cloud9 on this map. They actually rank overall in search third, but they also struggle in conversion.
Like,
I think
seriously,
most
who picked that
importantly is
shit?
they've really suffered playing around the OBJ. Yeah, they get the bomb down a ton, but don't successfully hold their post plants. They're also really poor at retaking. So this is all about objective focus, you would think, for Cloud9. And I will say again, they were much better yesterday. You see it there. They win the map 2 and the map 5 in their
Okay, well, at Major 2, they're 2-0. I don't know.
Lower bracket. This guy also a big problem. Sid has been unbelievable. Definitely feels like the Sid that we come to know.
I don't know.
And well, for some
Let's see what. I have to
Yeah,
feel
Dante's
this
him.
particular,
I was happy to
you
see
know,
him pump his chest
first 2-3
yesterday, gain his
rounds.
confidence back, 'cause there's been a lot
I
of
got to feel this out before I
on
feel
his
confident
name,
about
but
who's really going to win. And I
into
know
the
that
map
sounds
number
kind of
2 we
cheese,
go.
but
It's going to be Cloud9 on the attack.
Yeah.
Instantly thinking about that objective early on.
Yeah, Nero seen. Paul is still covered over towards the backside of Paul. Nero just kind of throwing shoulders. Now Paul makes his move. Good stun check from Sib. He's going to have an opportunity to take the 1v1 versus Paul. Wins it very cleanly. Nero tries to get into the ball, but no entry to the bomb site at all. Kremp right behind the play, gives the numbers to Cloud9 to the post.
and Sib is using like weapon control, bro.
Now turns it into a
Let me
1v2 for
tell you.
Gio. There's a lot of time to work with in a big gunfight versus Sib. 1v1, 20 seconds.
1v1.
Just moves to the furthest possible point away.
Go. Just stick the defuse. Stick the defuse.
Rewrap, and he's going to go for the rewrap as soon as the call starts to come through that. There is no time for the defuse. Gio wins the gunfight, but yeah, no clock to play with.
And that's the post plan already is showing adjustments right there for Cloud9. They instantly get the bomb
I can't
down.
believe that.
They bait and switch for that early first blood, or at least the trade.
I mean, he was far away. If he would have started this,
on their side.
heard him.
Staying active on the map if you are the SMGs, just setting up those pinches. But
Oh, so I guess you
trading
take the
out
kill
one by one, leaves
and you
Cloud9
work on your streak.
successful on the first attack.
So you could try and have a streak for later on.
As well. That Nero's throwing shoulders top balcony, trying to get Paul
Exactly
an
what that
advantage
was.
over towards Palms. Does not have it. So does that change the mentality of Minnesota on their default defensive setup? We'll come to know when we eventually get to round 3. First and foremost, their offense. Nades into pool for Cloud9, don't land. But look at the stack. Cooked up nades coming out. Nero tries to force the issue because he has to. Astro right there.
Astro cleaning up the stack, bro.
He knows he's got it in front of him, but attached shuts
So
it
now
down.
it's a 2v2. I don't know if that play is good. I think they lost too many people on that play.
You're obviously feeling yourself after map number 1, but Sib now makes you pay for it. Paul X left in the 1v2. The S&D mastermind for this Rokkr roster. Bomb being down around that A site, and you can see Cloud9, they're just getting away. They have that info.
Yeah, Paul's lost his opportunity to try to isolate towards that defender over the top side of the bomb.
Did they lose bomb too?
A little pre-fire in the corner just in case.
He's twisted.
Yeah. Or tweaking, one of the two. Find out. Here comes the opportunity for the actual gunfight itself. Cloud9 re-wrapping back into mid-map. Bomb is still down inside the A site, and Paul's just hoping he can find some hit markers, and there are none.
Yeah, he just keeps on giving up his positioning as well. So if you're Cloud9, you know that he's not working that bomb plant. You know that he's over towards pool, and most likely this play is going to go over towards A. So now the double chop comes in.
And that's all they need.
Terrible play by Paul. Everything was terrible. You should have not been shooting his weapon.
Just kind of unfolds as soon as you get caught. Trying to play through that little rotation.
It's like he's scared.
Having another good start here.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's scared of everything going on. So yeah.
Responds with the double. Yeah, you can't just shout that. At least wait for your teammate to try to help you there. You still were weak, but attach commits on the gunfight, makes it a 2v2, and then Sib finds that second kill immediately to put them in the advantage. It's now Cloud9 finding success early on with those first bloods.
Like I said, I wonder if he's just going to turn around and.
Minnesota does with this defense. Do they switch it up a touch? It looks like they will.
2v. Like I said, Cloud9 definitely has to
now he's double stacked over
stop the bleeding. Right now, it looks like they're doing a good job. Early plants. I really hate this map because everybody plants A. Everybody plants A.
Yeah, but Kremp is going to get overwhelmed here. Every single player from Minnesota trying to drop them into a vault. It's a 4-man retake.
They still have nades though. Nero already on position with the trophy system, and Mac is going to have to challenge this. He's worried about the trophy system. No one's got an eye on Nero defusing. Oh,
bad play.
All players were still alive, right, Helen?
Correct.
It was a 4v4.
It was a 4v4.
Right. A guy planted the bomb, right?
Holy
And he should have
shit.
stayed in that site, you know,
Maybe.
trying to contest it.
Could have.
All right, I guess not. We had no info gained. No one in towards the site. But
this was terrible. I mean, if you do a quick bomb plan, you have to be prepared for like a quick defuse.
They don't plan it to see it from outside.
Yeah.
That was a terrible play.
Through in round 3. Cloud9 looking to get aggressive through that top hallways. Minnesota for a quick plant. Geo did sneak a little bit deeper than you would have expected as Cramp comes up from behind and the defense now overwhelmed. Bomb does get planted though. Estrel's still alive, trying to get the regen. Nade to give him some space.
Yeah, big Nade to slow him down, but attached with the knife. Catches Narrow off guard.
Wow. Okay, so Cloud9 mess up and Cloud9 take another.
So fast just now on that defense through hallway. You're thinking, okay, I just started playing the bomb. We should be able to get this down before anyone is even close towards our flank. I'm going right through this hallway.
I still went to cough up the last map. The last map is unacceptable.
Find that opening kill, and then as soon as that bomb gets planted,
the last map was unacceptable. This one, this was a lot better play. So whatever Attach had to say to them to reel them back in.
Here is Attach running around with the knife, doing his best Chucky impersonation. And I think for Cloud9 fans,
did dude just say his best Chucky impersonation?
Without question, you should be up 4-0. Got to make those adjustments now on your offense.
The lighting is a lot better on the players. They were like super saturated the other day.
Looks like it's going to be another A hit coming through. Sim worried about mid-map this time. He's been playing over towards P2 quite a bit, but him and Attach are worried about the middle, at least to start. Crimp also kind of looking to see if they can get someone out. This is timing. Adjustment here from Cloud9. They do know that Minnesota has been threatening over towards Palms. Mac trying to follow up, and he will find Nero
terrible. Let's go, Mac.
Minnesota, they're playing really scared right now on their defensive setups. Cloud9 just continuously running it down on them. They find that early first blood. They don't know what the setup is looking like in towards A, but that nade is going to give them a lot of info. We can just get it down now.
That will indeed be the call. Estrel, a little bit of a rewrap, checking his
corners. A little bit of rewrap.
The rest of the defense is going to have to rotate to the other side of the map. Paul's going to be down low and towards Vault. Nades exchange, but as Estrel drops, there's just no way this post plant retake ever.
Paul X and Geo going to try and hold it down? I don't know, bro.
Yeah, the wall bank's not going to connect. 4v2, Paul X trying to find something on the pinch, but
Paul on the sub to do his job. Oh, that was not kosher.
Just taking over on their attacking grounds. This is where they needed to show improvement.
So Cloud9 are definitely trying to
You're not
stop the bleeding and make a statement here in S&D and be like, nah, bro, this is our tournament.
They're just giving up that A side for free, thinking, okay, we're the second best retake team. It should work out a majority of the time, but so far it hasn't yet.
And I think a lot of it is, again, you talk about that opening defensive setup where Paul just gets shut down over towards Palms. They don't get that to work. And from there, it's like, what's our second idea? You have the idea of trying to play through the middle of the map and try to overwhelm through top halls, but that doesn't really work out either. And now they just look like they're just hoping they can find a first blood, like they're just playing for picks.
Down a couple rounds now as Cloud9 is starting to pull away. Back to the defensive side they go, and look, they're sending every player instantly through pool. Minnesota are not going to be ready for this.
Yeah, this is unbelievable. I mean, there's no one looking up top towards pool. They're going to get the plant off, but Cloud9 have cleared the space. They're going to stop the rotation back. They also know that Geo's played through stairs, so you have a numbers advantage here if you're Cloud9. If you can just dive on into this retake on the point itself, you may win this out flat out. And that's the case.
That was not kosher. That did not look good. I don't know what kind of play they were thinking, but that didn't look good at all.
The route, trying to hit it with Paul. They also have a good angle at this, and as they try to dive in, New York just
New York is just stomping on them.
Blind counter as well, because you're stacking over
like I'm telling you, after that first botch play, Attach probably said something to them like real quick, and they flipped the switch, bro, because now Cloud9 is holding it down.
And then when they're also finding that first
don't forget, if you're watching, we have a poll out.
Okay, he's probably the only guy in there, and every time they find that kill, they're just
click on the poll.
Cloud9, point game.
I want to know who you think is winning.
Nothing worked.
Need to switch it up.
Absolutely nothing has worked for them.
No, nothing has worked for them. They actually look like original dog shit.
Mid-round setups. Which is right now, they haven't really adapted yet. Hopefully they switch it up on this defense, so they're going down 6-1.
Yeah, they're going hard towards mid here. Trophy system down for Cloud9. They're going to force the issue. Different look. Does Sim get any info through mid with his nade? It's hard to say.
Nice job, Cramp.
5 in a row. And I think they do know
so that means they already know they're down there.
Yeah, Cramp's going to cook up a nade. Toss banked. Estrel with the challenge. Works out for at least a 3v3 situation.
Oh,
drop it like it's hot. There we go.
Can line one up. Almost find that kill on the Geo. But man advantage now to Rokkr.
Nice Sibs, nice.
Makes it a 2v2.
Yeah, great.
Nice Attach.
Probably
the best play Attach had so far.
Now they re-wrap back out. It's just down to Nero, 1v2.
And he's got a
Bomb collected.
oh.
Nero checking. Nothing home. And now it's just a foot race. Who gets to the bomb site first?
They're gonna go B.
All meet right here.
Yeah, Nero.
Oh my god, the count timing, bro.
Knows that the player's going to be over towards B, but you really don't want this bomb to go down.
No, you don't. Good angle. Finds the first. Trying to get the player off the bomb. Now the nades. Sib. He's been great so far this weekend.
Sib has to kill him. Wow, Sib did not win that. It was probably Rokkr. That was a very good play. Nero looked really poised and just handling business.
You needed some momentum, and a 1v2 could potentially be the start off. It's just, they need
not mad at
the
him.
Complete opposite of what they're doing on both sides. On
not mad at him. Really quick, that was a good play by Nero.
But then on defense, they're playing really slow.
Yeah.
We need to play slow on attacks and then really fast on defenses to try to adapt, because every single time on defense, at least on
Nero's
offense for them,
like really having to hold it down for them.
Running down through middle map,
but that was an amazing play.
Maybe pull out an extra AR here to hold down that position.
I like that idea.
Hold down the position.
But Minnesota instead are going to hard stack into the middle of the map.
So, by the way, good morning, everybody. I'm glad you're up early. I know CDL's super eerie early because they're in Spain. I'm early every day, but
just go play the B. You know he's not going to be able to contest
this is earlier than the norm.
So
I appreciate everybody who's out here. Please don't forget to hit the poll. If you're watching, hit the poll, man. Let me know who you think is going to win this. Not this. I mean, who's going to win this whole thing? I mean, New York cabin. Oh man.
Right into the waiting arms, and Minnesota putting them together pretty quickly.
There you go, starting to match their pacing. Able to hit them with the blind counter with that mid push. Execute on the trade battle. 3 for 1 is fantastic. Then in a 1v3, Sib stood no chance. Yeah. They realized, okay, last guy's in the RC car, we can just go get the bomb down. At one of the more difficult sites to retake.
100%.
So Rokkr.
Okay.
Still trying to claw their way back.
And I think the thing here is, like, again,
it feels like this is definitely battle of like the mid-pack teams. Like they're not like super great, they're not like super terrible. They're kind of like wish-washy at times. But I mean, Cloud9, come on, you got one fucking map, you got one round. For the love of God, can you get this in?
Balcony from Minnesota, so Mac is hurt. Can't fully commit to the plant initially, but does have a chance at it. Nero peeking through pool. Sip doesn't have an angle at him, and Nero's going to find the first play.
Wow. Is Nero going to defuse?
They knew from at least the previous round, they only sent one player towards the site.
Yo, good morning, Red. What's going on?
The middle map, everybody just shoots all the time.
Attach! He's in the car! They're able to get Nero down. Sip for the kill. Attach still waiting in the middle of the map, and that will be enough to find Ezreal.
Bro, the car play in the water is insane.
No information on where Geo is. Pops up through the palms. They see each other. Now it's just down to who wins the shot. Oh, Minnesota not dead yet as we head into round 10.
Holy
shit. First blood right there from Nero. Catching the time and getting past
Red, good morning to you. I saw you out there. Good morning, morning. I know it's super early on a Saturday. Let me know who you think is going to win in the poll. Is it going to be Cloud9 New York or Rokkr? Rokkr has already won the first map, but Cloud9 is...
So much time left on that game
I don't know if I can say Cloud9 is coming back because it literally looks like they're throwing the S&D. I mean, they've been up 5-2, now 5-3, now 5-4. Nero had some good plays, so I ain't mad at him.
Into round 10.
Onto the offense.
I do have a command called !new vid.
This is all 4 members of Minnesota.
So, you know, NEWVID.
And they're going to find success at it. Cloud9 playing backside pool, though. Once again, this is going to feel very
okay.
to the other round.
You gonna say Rokkr? We'll go make sure you hit that poll. That poll is still live right up top, brother. And I don't know if you can pin a message. I don't know what you would pin. I'm only doing this match and the next match. And that's it. So I'm doing Rokkr. You already hit it, you think? No? I mean, for me, it doesn't show that it was hit.
They are sick and tired of being isolated over towards full set. I said everybody pull out an SMG, everyone going towards the ball.
I never know.
We have every angle covered. They can only come through this small.
Thank you for liking the stream. Greatly appreciate it. I need that feedback. Yeah, I'm gonna say Rokkr because like they're already clawing back from this. Like if they almost do a semi-full sale, oh my god, good luck.
With no trophy systems, you would have to think they will not play with that same
Will Cloud9 clutch for a 2-0 lead, or will Rokkr bring it back right here for a 1-1 tie?
That one catches them off guard, but
that's the hard one.
Back to it. They said it worked one time. Let's do it again.
There is a trophy system still down. Whoa, back.
Oh my god, man gets into the first blood.
It's a mess. It's an absolute pitch track. 2v2. Sim still over the top of the bomb. Shots are decent. Nades on the response. Minnesota are trying to.
Oh shit!
And they find the kill. It's just down to attach.
Play it smart.
Trying to contest it. There's the shoulder. No one's on for the plant. Attach pretty gonna be munition. Minnesota are gonna double shell him. There's the first.
Oh, that was so close. Holy cow.
Oh, that's gotta be so demoralizing there if you're Cloud9.
C9 choked that, bro. They had the lead for so long. Now Minnesota are taking this 2-0.
Starts with Nero finding that 1v2 clutch, man. He wins that round. The following, they apply the pressure on the defense.
Minnesota
2-0 towards the site. And just little by little, they said, nah, we're sick and tired of you guys doing what you want to us. We're just going to take it into our own hands. Stack the bomb. Not once, but twice on those final 2 attacking rounds. And just trading out effectively. They know, we got 2 players left. He's got 1. We're going for the double chow. And that secures the game there for Rokkr.
He's choking. Oh, man. I need to find that.
That was
yo, bro, thank you so very much for that.
From Cloud9. And Jay, how much do you look back at that
we're gonna find something like that.
Post plant, no one dies, they sneak a defuse, and this could have been the 6-0 for Cloud9.
There's always one round that always tends to stick. 4 players alive, you're planning instantly over towards that A side, but you don't have an angle or anyone even
so how about
site to contest that defuse. So that was a spark, but it was realistically that narrow 1v2 because then that gives you hope. Then you start making a couple adjustments. You said screw all the strategies we have, let's just start hitting stuff. We hit stuff together.
See if I can find that.
Work out for Minnesota Rokkr.
I don't have words. Somehow, someway, Minnesota continue to do what seems to be the impossible. They make it happen in the qualifiers, and so far, they're looking solid to possibly put this one away cleanly. 2-0 up as we head back to the desk.
What a job by Gio's crew. Great stuff here from Minnesota. They're up 2-0 at the half, but they shouldn't be in this position because that was a 5-1, 5-0 game for their opposition. Let's talk about Cloud9 and the fumble, but first, we got to go through this hard point. Talk to me about game 1. Joe, this is back and forth.
I mean, that's really what it was, right? It was just this back and forth battle. I think Rokkr had some early control. They had a great little P2. You can see right
There's
here.
like terrible choking memes.
On the side of the map that you wanted, but then Cloud9 got going, specifically against Civ. He's really stepped it up here on land. Has not been great online, but shown his talent on the stage so far throughout the weekend. But Rokkr do what they do best. They just get into another stage hill towards the end of the game. And while they're able to contest, they find those kills towards the end. And yeah, I mean, this is just what Rokkr do.
I think on the flip side of this, like, you got to think about the start from Paul X, right? Like, that's kind of been the player I feel like a lot of eyes have been on, and the inconsistencies, and especially in some of these respawns. And he came out like 8-1 at one point. And I think that's the reason Minnesota is able to take that
low-key, I'm trying to find a GIF right here for choking.
Like Joe said on that P2, because this was neck and neck throughout the entirety of it. Unfortunately for Cloud9, they just did not have any hedge or mid-map control heading over towards that stage. Attach tried to get there early, he gets shut down, and Estrel, I mean, just an unreal end of this game.
That was a
I think I found one.
Takes the slower off, goes all the way up top, absolutely guns Mac. And then you see Mac gets a spawn out. He gets into a position to maybe make some plays, and he ends up losing the gunfight. We don't see it there in that clip.
This is our scuff play of the game. It's the whole team. Final 45 seconds.
We're gonna put this command
so this is the play I'm talking about, actually. Shout out production. You see Mac gets into a great position here. He takes the gunfight on the top window and loses it. If he just dips and goes over towards stage, they have a way bigger opportunity here. But you see, after he dies, now Minnesota just basically have full control, where you're desperate if you're Cloud9. And they almost catch Paul here. Well, they do catch Paul here, and you're thinking 3 dead. Maybe you're gonna get there, but you get the close spawns if you are Minnesota Rokkr, and then it's just sort of a who's got the cross battle. Estrel able to find the first one. Still, though, numbers going the way of Cloud9, but Gio from the hill able to find a double, solidifies the game victory.
Estrel 40 and 30, over a minute 40 of hill time. The man is in the MVP race for 2025. He has been a factor for Minnesota. That is your scuff play of the game, and there is the game flow. You can just see how many times it went back and forth in the second half, Allie.
I mean, it was just unreal how close this game was, and it all just comes down to, at the very end, a little bit of a panic button from the side of C9. Like I said, those last couple seconds, nobody tried to get hedge or make control whatsoever. They're all just
they totally botched that whole thing. C9 just
Cloud9 showing some mental strength, though, bouncing back in game 2. Let's take a look here at Search and Destroy.
So that's
you come out on a heater. 5 straight rounds.
Look at this, Chris. If you did this with me in rank play, I'd be so
reset
mad.
cheese.
Right?
We're gonna duplicate this.
Hopped up on me, you have a plan for outside. It's a
we're gonna rename it.
Check it off the bingo card. I am absolutely mind blown. This should have been a 6-0 Cloud9. They fumbled this. You see the massive adjustments by Rokkr. I feared it was going to be too late. You saw what Cloud9 was doing on the defensive round, just banging out, finding the first kill. Rokkr said, you know what, screw it. We're going to 4-stack bottom vault, take advantage of the map, and just make them funnel through a doorway. As soon as we kill Mac, or as soon as we kill Kremp, we know we have a massive advantage because Civ and Attach are going to be iron with ARs. And we saw the final round, how it plays out. Like, Minnesota's made adjustments.
And that's what's so upsetting about watching this map number 2 is that Cloud9 never made any adjustments once Minnesota Rokkr started putting themselves back into this game. After that little diffuse at the 4v4, it was like Cloud9 just kept doing the same thing over and over and over again. And you got players like Nero, you got players like Geo, they're gonna start giving you
unless
those
I spelled
reads.
choking wrong.
Unfortunately for Cloud9, I mean, there was just nobody set up mid side. Nobody tried to go through the hall. We just stepped to pool side, and it really hurt them.
Boom!
Joe, can we talk about the coolest kill though
let's
of
test
the
it.
entire tournament? Mac from the top ropes, jumping to the bottom of the pool, getting the kill from his side.
And honestly, he could have got out.
It's
but
in.
I think Paul throws his stun.
Low key. Low key.
So, yeah, that's a great play.
We got a new command in.
Thinking it was the same thing the round prior. They all hit cat.
Low key new command. So hey,
but unfortunately,
I'm gonna end this poll.
I don't know how this.
Okay, see now it shows Rokkr winning. Whoever hit the poll that shows Rokkr winning. Thank you. I don't know why it didn't show like this whole time ago. But as of right now, Rokkr is 2-0, so I'm gonna have to go with it. Like C9 definitely.
For now, we got to get back to the games. Minnesota.
C9 definitely choked, and because of my moderator boy over there, Redbeard, he gave me the greatest idea to add a choking command.
But now you got to try to find a way to bounce back. And
So,
hey, let's try to
thank you
this with a little bit of silver lining.
for enlightening me with that command.
In particular, continues to be the catalyst for this team so far here on LAN. Have to have it again, though.
I greatly appreciate it.
JAR performed the same way they did in map number 1. They were able
It's
to
called
slay.
choking. Oh, I should do choke. It's CHOIK. It's CHO King.
They just got some different kind of ice. We're talking about
But you know what?
struggle in map
Let's
number
change
1,
it though,
they were
bro.
able to be
Hold on.
victorious. Down 5-1 in the search and destroy.
Let's go to
They bring that
commands.
one all
Let's
the way
edit
back.
that command.
Now you get over to protocol where the attacks for Cloud9, they were great. That's because they're finding their kills. They are getting pushed up into the base. They're making it very difficult for the players coming off the respawn.
I like that better.
And even though Minnesota Rokkr are sitting
It's
at
shorter.
3-9, for some reason they are never getting blown out on this map. They just usually tend to have slow starts.
Well,
all right.
It's been a hot start here for Minnesota.
Here.
Enough to at least inject some energy to the green.
I don't know if it worked, but I put it to choke.
I imagine we're a couple of beverages drink deep at this point.
So there you go. I made it smaller.
They'll be there soon. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yes, it is.
I figured you would like that better.
No, not here.
Like, who wants to type that whole ass big ass thing? And then we still got.
Knows no bounds as he has been unbelievable.
We still got cheese.
See if Minnesota can 3-0 right here on protocol control.
So, you know, reset cheese or whatever cheese. If you find it's cheesy, put cheese in it, man.
Sitting at top trips.
You have to. You're gonna have to give me some other ones.
Is effectively gonna get traded though.
You're gonna have to give me some other ones that are funny.
3 kills in favor of Cloud9. Already pushed up in your base. If you're Minnesota Rokkr, take your time.
And I think if you're looking at this from Cloud9, then this is Minnesota's choice to play this map here. So you're sitting there saying, oh, we get to go back to the protocol that we 3-0, but we get to have at least 2 defenses to start. We'll take that. New York off to the races, only dropping 3 eliminations to this point. Sid waiting for his prime opportunity to find a freebie onto Estriel and will convert. So Minnesota completely stuck at the moment trying to get in towards this A point.
Yeah, good play right there from Sid to play it patient. Doesn't want to get bad timing versus Estriel. See, he was in such a
So now I have a stream deck key for choke.
Now he's able to dominate to his top grandmas. Shot's gonna basically black him down, but Gio in his happy place again.
So I don't have to type it because, you know.
Continuing to step forward, get in the defense, into the face of this Minnesota spawn.
Really hard for me to type shit.
2 wins for Rokkr. And they're going to transition this over and down into B. Cramp is going to get caught a little bit by surprise. Big 1v1 here, which he takes, and that gives an opportunity for Cloud9 to try to get the defense going again.
They try to isolate onto Cramp. He hopefully is able to line it up with the nade, but nothing is going to connect. So that first segment is guaranteed. You can see the entire kill feed is currently white. You have Geo still roaming around towards top 3. They are on both points. You got to make a decision here.
Yep, sure do. And Cloud9 is going to default to playing over towards B. Geo from the high ground, waiting to see if someone comes up. That's it. Whoa, Sim still almost hits him. Follow up from Kremp though. Good for the trade. Back over to
Alright, now I gotta make another message.
So still a chance for
So hold on.
to reclear this out. 26 seconds of the clock. Astral finessing, Paul helping out. And Minnesota looking good for the extra
Chat
60.
message.
They will take the lead back in terms of the lives.
But Astral is going to fall.
This is gonna be
So now at least a 3 dead. Paul Lex.
cheese.
Can you find a couple to help your teammates get on out? Great shots on the Sib. He's absolutely one shot. Let's try to bank the nade off the building.
And it works.
They have the numbers. Get back on.
Set from file. Reset cheese.
He will drop.
Alright, so now I have my command. Now I have keys that I can actually use to pop those commands. Because, you know, me trying to do it is like a pain in the ass. Oh my god, it shows up on my stream deck. Oh my god, that's so fire, bro. That is so fire.
Up by 2 lives, Rokkr.
So how's your morning, man? What do you got going on this morning?
See what your player on the pinch and Geo can get done.
I tried to promote the stream, man, but it is what it is.
Yep, and this is all about the timing on this pinch. Estriel coming up from one side, the rest of Minnesota flooding around the back. Even exchange though, Cloud9 rotating back over. Sib up top, he still finds Estriel on the zone. Massive win, leaving Geo by himself.
You're sick as hell? What would happen, bro?
For a moment, but waiting for reinforcements as Cloud9 are trying to put the punish into the Minnesota Rokkr spawn.
And it's 6v6. Cloud9 have control of bottom bunker. So it's only going to make it more difficult for them to even touch on this B point. Kremp finds another kill in the spawn. Estriel there for the trade. No more respawn for Rokkr.
This is all about can they find this player down low. Nero slides through. Sim saves the point for now. 3v3. Geo, a long route. Attach. Good stun check. Here's a chance at this gunfight. Geo trying to back
yeah, they're always hit or miss. Well, I mean, obviously, you have like Ben streaming. You have, you know, Breaking Point. You have other bigger. Wow, Cloud9 take the control. You have bigger names, you know, that are doing this. So, and I was only able to get this ready like probably like in that like 45 minutes before the broadcast even started. I had to finish up everything. So kind of rough, you know. I didn't get a chance to promote it like I wanted to.
Bottom bunkers there, so you had 2 SMGs pushed up to their base. Just that double right there from Sib secures around there for Cloud9.
I really gotta ask the wife if she'll let me do
I am getting geeked. This has been fun.
GameStop. I think I want to try GameStop. Watch party at GameStop.
Maybe a chance for a Hellstorm as Cloud9.
So I'm gonna have to write an email to corporate or something and be like, yo, Major 2 or Call of Duty Major 2, so it gives enough time to promote it. I would like to do a watch party, and I'll bring my PC, I'll bring my monitors, I'll borrow monitors, whatever I gotta do.
In the impactful position on 6
and
does get shut down by
I'll just go to town.
On that A point.
Yeah, I'll borrow monitors. I don't need to go crazy. Imagine having travel monitors, like I have monitors just, oh my god, bro. Imagine a whole watch party setup, bro. The whole LED lights in front. So think of like the Call of Duty stage. I have a watch party setup like that, bro.
And we hit a couple nades to take them off for that point. They have Estriel winning a one-on-one gunfight off the respawn. Instantly
oh my god, that'd be so fire.
That first segment is locked.
Nice win from Kremp. Just kind of dancing in and out of castle. Attach, also keeping the A zone safe. Here we go again. Cloud9 looking really clean on this offensive effort. 2 players on towards A. Kremp getting to work.
I would love to get Pixio back on board for another one. I've kind of hinted at some stuff, and right now, I don't think they're focused on any of that. They're just focused on selling their product. Like, to me, it seems like they don't give a shit about the community. That's not their focus. Their focus is, you know, marketing the product, pushing the product. I don't know how their sales are doing or whatever, so I don't know.
They're already roaming. They're finding every single kill in their
I don't know.
Now Cloud9 are just going to
I think the way they're handling the community now, again, is terrible.
Hanging out, top third.
That's just me.
Somewhere at the middle of the map, Cloud9 looking to isolate on towards him. But he stays covered, at least for a time. Cramp at least able to confirm the trades, but here comes up again Estriel from behind.
Well, Cloud9 got lives and they got to get this B control, so they've got to start working it.
Real distraction now for Cloud9's offense.
But Mac is getting stuff done over there. He's able to find the two-piece off the respawn. His teammates, though, are getting picked apart by the SMGs on the opposing end. So, Mac, your job is to simply keep on trying to farm. He finds another one onto Geo. Turns around, doing the snap onto Estriel.
All right, good, because as I say, C9 really need to start putting some ticks on the board over here. I will turn around and say, though, Red, check this out, Red. They did hint that all those brand new colors that they're doing, like, I know the color thing ain't for you or whatever, but all those colors that they're doing or whatever, there's going to be 32-inch monitor models.
And this is where if you're Rokkr,
you know what I'm saying?
No more respawns remaining for Rokkr. It has to be perfect. Yeah, players contesting in the back of the spawn. Geo knows that there's at least 2 players coming off the respawn.
Oh, COD timing.
It's all about the timings. Can he find another? And there it is.
COD timing.
Time is becoming an issue here for Cloud9's offense. Can Estriel stay alive?
Oh, shit.
So far, so good. He finds a kill on the back. And he gets another one. A turnover towards attach. Oh, my goodness. 3v3.
Oh, my God. Are New York going to choke this? Perfect time to use the command, bro.
Still holding in a corner. Cloud9 have not dealt with Geo until that moment right there. 5 seconds on the clock. They have to make the dash. Sim up top. Should get a trade onto Estriel here. Will be able to do so, but no one gets out of the zone? Or did they get the kills in time?
No, they didn't get the kills in time. Did they get the kills? Did they find Arrow?
I don't know. I didn't see the kill feed.
Because there was 2 players attacking towards the point. Obviously, Sid.
Oh, it's just CHOKE. I just have it as not choked, but just choke.
Yeah, that's a GG on the round there.
I mean, I don't know. Do you like choked better or you like choked? I don't know. You tell me, man. I'll make it that.
I have to imagine they found
yeah, there's no D. It's just straight.
Choke
the chicken.
You run out of time there on that round. Sid, instead of playing for that kill, probably just want to jump onto the point.
Oh my God.
I think
I'm trying to give stuff for, like, you know,
they found that kill on the narrow bottom
fans to interact or whatever. Like if I have a plethora of these things, you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, he's off at 1.8.
Okay.
So there's.
I mean, I have the buttons. Like the buttons are on my stream deck right now. Like I can hit it.
It's definitely what happened there.
You know.
Wow, that is.
But yeah, so to agree with you,
but that was basically the same exact round we saw.
Especially Razor, like because I am a Razor streamer. Like I deal with Razor.
And they were able to clutch up at those gunfights to close that one out. But Narrow was
and so their community, their affiliate community, their regular community, it's huge, but it's.
Yeah, I don't know what you do there because
I want to say it's like 30% NA though. It's like 30% North America and then like 70% everything else that's not North America. Or maybe it's 40% North America, 60% everything else. But out of that 60% everything else, it just seems like there's like, you know, Taiwan and Europe, like all the, you know, Russia, who the hell knows? Like there's just so many other people.
1.8 seconds, 3v2.
I don't know about BenQ. I don't know about Logitech, but I know Elgato, like Elgato products, like their whole community is outrageous. They really try and put their community first and their content creators first, and they really do a good job building their community there. So I won't argue that. All right, hard point. Oh, I didn't fix the ticker, bro.
But like we said, we got a little
so I gotta give
Cloud9 one. Swapped away to the player cams. Cloud9's fist bumping, but I was like, wait a second. I swear to God, no one killed Nero.
I didn't see it yet. I didn't see Nero fall down.
Okay.
Still just trying to figure out what's gonna happen in this situation.
Oh, they reset
again, can you just see the plays that Mac is making?
Hold on.
Like, he's
they
on
reset
the other side
it
of the map by himself. He knows that his teammates are not having fun off the respawn, going up against Estriel and Nero in the
oh my God, we're gonna have reset cheese.
Up for it in 2v1 situations every single time.
Yeah,
that's what Mac.
We're gonna have reset cheese, bro.
SMG on this team.
It's an unbelievable scene. I know we talk about it a lot here in the broadcast, but to take a full year off, like we're not even talking like he was just in challengers, did not play.
Yep.
And then to come back in and be the shining star on this Cloud9 team that I think the expectations were obviously a lot higher than where they started the season.
Yo, we're going to get reset cheese. They didn't give Cloud9 the win.
All knew about in the first 2 weeks is something, but still, the fact of the matter is we expected this team to be a contender for top 4.
Yes.
Had not shown it maybe until yesterday, which is tough to say because it's an elimination round 1 game. You throw away, I won't say... You
holy cow, we're going to get reset cheese, bro.
You do throw away the
reset cheese. Blackout, what's going on? Right now, you didn't miss much. You definitely did miss Rokkr, like, kind of stomping them in the beginning. They took the S&D really nicely. They took the, I won't say they took the S&D nicely. So the last match, Rokkr was like 5-2 Cloud9 for S&D.
Things weren't clicking, but
oh, you know what reset cheese is? Exclamation point cheese. Exclamation point cheese. So reset cheese is when they have to like stop the match because, like, you know, someone timed out, someone got disconnected, something happened, so they have to reset the game. So they have to reset the game, and when they reset the game, like, you lose all your streaks, you lose everything, you know, kill streaks. So they have to reset this game, and what sucks about resetting this particular game is Cloud9 were just about to win. I mean, they coughed up the whole thing. I really thought they were going to lose. But supposedly they said that one of the players on Rokkr stopped moving while he's messing with the controller. So he's trying to turn around and get the referee.
But we're still discussing exactly what's going on with the technical issue on stage. So we're
see, technical issue. So we can reset cheese, bitches. Cheese everywhere. American cheese. Stupid cheese. Well, besides that, how's your morning, Black? How's your morning? Hey, Blackout, if you're here, are you done with all those files? Just out of question. Did you get all the files you need? Are you done with them?
No, I think it's behind you, behind you.
Okay. And both horizontal and vertical, correct? Oh, I don't. It's up to you when you finish, bro. I'm just making sure that, because I have to remove them from my because I don't have that storage, bro.
In the water, in the water.
I don't got that storage.
I got it, boys.
Because, you know, I give you horizontal and vertical. So
The fourth matchup, you know, we've seen you guys constantly in grand finals. You guys came out and made that look easy.
Yeah, I mean,
oh shit.
Like I said, we've been saying it online the whole time. Online.
Well, I hope so, because I just deleted horizontal.
And we just showed it right there. Also, people seem to forget
I'll keep vertical, just in case.
I know how they play. I taught those kids how to play Call of Duty, so don't forget that.
Man, I totally bought. I mean, I can always load up the horizontal again. So my bad. So what's on the plan for today, Black?
Nice. Oh my god, good map, Ken. Holy god. He took us home. Oh my god. Bro, I can't.
No way. Man. Oh my god, I should have.
Joe, bro, yet she should have thought he won that.
There's a lot of beep, 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 beep. Yeah, let me know what the plan is today. You working today, Blackout?
The staircase. You're gonna be getting punched.
Oh well, I'm doing this match, and then I'm doing the Cloud9 match, and then I'm doing the LA Thieves match.
I know ammo, bro.
Dude, that's so tough, bro.
I know ammo, bro.
To make the play, it's been all about him all tournament long.
So after the Thieves match, it's all about family time. Word.
Frosty dead? I'm in their spawn. There's gonna be another one on me.
Was Rokkr dead?
One's on me. That's two.
Right, nice. Just
Yo, come B, come. Or you, yeah, you go. You go.
Yeah, we have it.
You guys are good.
Nice.
Spawn dead.
Hey, Red. How do you pin a message? Like, if you turn around and say, you know, if you're enjoying the vibe, like and subscribe. I don't know. How do you pin the message? Well, anyone, you probably know how to pin the fucking message. So I don't know if any of you want to make a message and pin it. Because, you know, I feel like Tim the Tap Man. I feel mass retarded. So I'm only doing 2 matches. So actually, while we're waiting in Shizzle, you know what I'm saying? While we're waiting. we'll bring this one over here. I'm only doing the Cloud9 versus Rokkr and the Thieves versus Heretics. So the goal is 3 hours. Because, you know, my family's still asleep right now, supposedly, unless I'm like yelling and screaming. Oh, so I can pin a message? Like, how the fuck do you pin a message? Oh, I could go to pin a message. Okay, all right. Okay. So I'm hovering over a message. I pinned it. Ah! Yo, I was able to do something by myself. Don't forget, click the poll, Blackout. Let me know who you think are going to win, Rokkr or C9, or just take a whole freaking guess. Take a whole guess. I didn't even have the audio for that. So my bad.
Ghosty doing his best to do it. Oh, here we go. 3 are going to drop. A chance to go. One person. It's Rods that's got to go close.
But these are the matches below.
He doesn't do it. Ghosty able to put it down.
I got some questions, Red. So, design style-wise, do you think the lower third is too high? Is it too big? Should it be skinnier? Or do you think it's good enough? Yeah, they're still resetting the game. That's why they have this commercial on. So it's about two minutes. So you think the lower third is perfect? Yeah, I just saw your text message. Hold on. Oh, snap. Homie did a note.
But early in our 7th circle here, there's still 30 teams left. You don't have any resources. Get to the zone if you can. Win your gunfight. Maze somehow sneaks through. You see a lone Nubu Spartan running around like a chicken with his head cut off. There are so many squads. This is unprecedented. Being able to see this from the Codcaster is so special. There's our first moving zone.
Can you walk us through
Okay.
what kind of situation?
Okay. So yeah, I see it.
So we have a like a kind of like a penthouse.
What is the booking?
And a whole bunch of setups in here.
What's the booking?
Together in this penthouse? Who's cooking?
Like like that part I don't understand.
So
what's the booking?
Brian gets the penthouse. We're all staying at a different apartment.
I would need the whole branding guide. Oh, hey Cap, what's going on, brother? C9 is they're choking. Here, this is what C9 is doing. Oh, it doesn't work.
I don't see anything, bro. I literally.
Oh, booking. Hold on, I have to put it here. Yeah. That's C9 right there. Okay, so 190 just to book you.
I can kill that guy.
100. Okay. And then the branding guide is the actual product. So the branding guide is the actual product. Like I would need a branding guide, so that's a price, right? And then if I approve a logo, an icon, a watermark, all those are those prices. If I need a social, is it social media kit a kit for all social media, or is it just one kit per social media? Okay, yeah, brother, that's fine. Like hey, as long as you like the stream, Capshot, like the stream, vote in the poll, and I don't know, try and share me out or something, and keep me tabbed up.
I can't tell this while it's ready.
Oh, you already liked and voted? Dope. And so we got some commands, bro. So just for fun, we got choked, which you've seen already, which is when obviously somebody chokes. And then obviously what's going on with reset cheese.
Currently, Minnesota up 2-0. I'm sure everyone's on the edge of their seat to see what's going to
So I got those for community engagement.
Round number 2, the decision has been made by our comp ops team that we will.
It has a time down. It has a cool off period of like 5 to 10 seconds. So you might have to hit it again.
It's a 50-50 chance. You really don't know what the ending result potentially could have been on that round. So
yeah. Hey, Red, I like this. We need to sit and talk.
That's got to be a tough pill to swallow, but at least you're not down 2-0.
No, exactly. And I think there's,
even debates on both sides towards it. You know, it's a 3v1 situation. You don't know where Nero is. Clock is running down. I think it's the right call. So, not that we have any influence on the decision whatsoever. It's just kind of is what it is. So that's what we have in front of us.
Oh, okay. So I was just about to say 10.99. I was like, oh, you knew about the cheese? Okay, yeah. So the next one is choke. So when someone chokes it up, that's what it is.
When you know that 2 players are coming up
Holy crap, yo, bro! Look at that stadium going off. Was that the green suits?
He's able to realize where the pressure
Was just people in Spain or whatever, man. Dude, that is so funny, man. So funny. So 10.99 means if someone like a business is contracting you.
I'm saying, literally, they're turned around. Now these guys are going crazy.
Well, I'm not trying to undercut.
Starting to get a little bit of energy for the Miami series.
So 7.60.
It's starting to get a little wild, a little rowdy. In
Okay.
Which we love to see. Big shout out to the green suits, man.
I mean, I'm assuming these prices are exact, like the way the price system is structured is exactly how it works.
In their corner 100%, but take a look at the bracket again.
Normally.
Obviously, this is only
You know what I'm saying?
We're all the way at the bottom. Rokkr currently up.
I'm assuming that's how it works normally.
We got the winner's side coming up next. Heretics versus Thieves is going to be a banger, but also be Faze.
So word mark is what? So question.
Have those battles.
No, that's going to be one of those that you see and you say, yep,
Obviously, logo. So if
ready to go for that one.
so, logo is like a visual mascot type deal, and the word mark is like just lettering. Like if it was like whether it's an initial, it's more. So word mark is what, more typography based.
They could beat anybody as well, especially if the crowd continues to get behind them like they had to.
So I would say I would ask this, brother, because I'm retarded.
Didn't allow the other team to even breach 200 points. Barely even 100.
Oh, I feel you. I feel you.
Needs to be on point today if you're Miami.
So what I would turn around and say is, what do you think I need? I know I need the design files. I know I need the font. I know I need color versions, black and white versions, social media kit.
See what we get this time around.
Well, I probably need it all. What you're gonna have to explain to me what word mark is. Like I'm thinking word mark is just typography, but wouldn't that be like font files?
So what adjustments are made on both sides here as we reset everything again?
It's just a typeface. Got it. Okay, I see. Yeah, man, I'm gonna need all this. I'm gonna have to make payments. Something. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see if it's an actual worth of an idea. But let's go. We got games finally playing.
A rotation up towards A.
So
still a lot of time to work with here. If you are Cloud9, continue to work.
The score is wrong, I think.
Who's roaming towards top windows, trying to maintain that mid-map
I don't know what the hell's going on.
Trying to find the timing on the pinch, finds the first on Tamero, 22 HP. Yeah, I want to get back there, but another draw is going to happen.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Got to be something going on stage, it looks like, for the Minnesota side.
More cheese!
It's interesting, though, if you want to just try to take like a moment to break
more
down.
cheese.
Lots of focus for Cloud9 to play through comms and then get up to the defensive building. Not as much towards what we've seen a lot of other teams do, which is get the early stack.
That's what I gotta say about that shit.
Win a couple of gunfights stacked A. They want to take the map away from you. And it worked out really well for them yesterday, and it looks like that continues to be...
That's what I gotta say about that. That's like icing the kicker, bro.
You can see for Cloud9 on their offensive side,
that's what I'm gonna say. It's like icing the fucking kicker.
That B point, because they know if you can pull that defensive setup from Minnesota Rokkr towards that side of the map, they're most likely going to be camping around low bunker. You saw Mac in that position just winning those gunfights, just giving them opportunities
icing
to close
the
out
kicker,
some easy
bro.
segments there. But if you're a Minnesota Rokkr, just continue to do what you do. Like, they found the initial 2 kills
It's
on the
like,
bottom side.
continue to do what you're doing.
Cloud9 were not able to secure that first segment, but we need to be more active on the map. If we realize the pressure is being read on the right side, someone that's playing over towards left, even towards top Grandy's windows, let's push out towards gun. Let's try to flank their base. Make it a lot more difficult for them.
And just turn it into like old school Black Ops 4 frequency where we're just going to play spawn traps against each other. Exactly. That type of situation. Who can slay out better when it comes to being in your opponent's spawn?
Well, I mean, I totally get that.
We see.
Mac's that guy right now.
No, he really
So
is.
I want to see if there's a way that I can survey a poll.
In this season, start slow, and it would always
See if it's even worth do. First, I want to see if it's worth doing. And based upon the selections I gave you and the 2 options you like, what do you think is better?
Something about Jay and I just on these little pods. Sorry, guys.
Which one do you feel like? Ooh, yeah.
We'll come back. We'll have protocol control. I promise you.
Do you want to do like the warpath and go whatever route it is? Like, I don't know, Native American route. Let's go mute the damn audio for that. You want to, or do you want to go with like the Outlaw or Marshall, I think it was, and go with a new flavor like that? I don't know, because they're both really good. I mean, don't get me wrong, I even like the Rattlers. I don't know how it resonates. I don't know if, like, so the cop thing resonates a lot. The Indians thing resonates a lot. Like, you know, the Marshall thing and like the sheriffs and all that stuff from like the 1800s, that resonates a lot. The 1800s with the, you know, the Indian warrior resonates a lot. But I actually also, like, I look and like, I think a cool snake logo would look dope for the Rattlers. It's something totally different. But you can use Rattlers in almost any part of, maybe that's more like desert style. Why would it? So why would that cause drama? So do you like Oklahoma Warpath better or OKC Warpath? Like, what do you like better? OKC Warpath or Oklahoma Warpath? I mean, think about it. You're playing first-person shooter games, and you're on the Warpath. And you're in Oklahoma, you know, tribes back in the 1900s were defending their territory, and they would go on warpaths between other tribes and, you know, I forgot what they used to call Americans back then, because they had their own version of the term white boy. I forgot what the hell it was. You know, now I'm gonna look it up, because that could be a dope ass hashtag. Wasi Chu? All right, it's about time. Bro. Thank you. I forgot to hit the button.
Absolutely will. First shots were good. 3 in a row there for Estriel, but New York will
I appreciate it.
Yeah, that stalls out a lot of time, though. Now they only have 45 seconds to try to extend the game clock.
I was trying to find the slang for Caucasian
Cloud9 now forced to make a decision. We got to go over towards A. They still have
in Native American tongue. I don't think it'll get a lot of backlash. I mean, and if it does, then we just have to have a really good explanation on it. You know, everybody's like, it's not like I'm busting out and saying they're Redskins or like, you know, the Oklahoma City Scalpers. You know, it's not like I'm saying that. Like OKC scalping, like that'd be fucking, or like headhunters or anything like that. You know. Besides, like headhunters is like too generic.
Second about to be locked. 15 plays 17. Double stack is in. Hero over the top. Finds the double. Seconds it does get locked. Hero not done yet though. 3 in a row.
So because of all this reset cheese, I'm actually lost. Like, who has to win this? That's not me. They cut the audio. They lost audio. I have 0 audio. Okay. Just FYI, the CDL audio is. There we go.
talk through it once again. Good adjustments from Minnesota. You know, it's one of those kind of things you just look at and say, yeah, we should be adjusting in the right moves after trying the same break off 3 times in a row.
And that little change right there of just Gio going from top window to gun allows his SMGs to not be shot.
I think they messed up, bro. I think they're behind.
He takes that away from the opposing team. He finds that opening kill, and that's what allows Estriel and Nero to eventually
I think something happened.
in their spawn.
Big W technical difficulties.
As we unfortunately are coming to another break here, ladies and gentlemen.
Looks that way.
This is just what me and Alan do, Chad.
It's true, yeah.
This is what we do. We're either going game 5s or we're game breaking. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah. Call it the curse.
So that's true. Yeah, I know about
Looks
that.
like there is pretty significant issues
So
on stage. Okay. It's just one of those things.
when
like,
I think of
let's
Warpath,
just step away from this particular
I don't think of.
If you're looking at both these two teams,
I mean, it's difficult for me because I accept that's what happened. I mean, back in the day when Native Americans were on a warpath, that's exactly what they were doing. And stereotypical,
they didn't have the same results that a team like Boston
I don't know. But maybe if there was a way to highlight
in terms of like
the
lower side of the bracket that started in the lower bracket still alive. You know, talking about your
I don't know, like
talking
the
about your Minnesotas. How does that evaluate in terms of like their
I
ability?
don't know how to write it to like.
Well, the good thing that
highlight
can always bank
the
on,
strength.
is the fact that they're great at
I mean, you're playing first-person shooter games, so you know you have the strength to dominate your enemy, to you know destroy your enemy.
Cloud9, they were just up in the air when we saw them online. It was just when we talk about that team, it was
And then anyway, you put it. So just to your point, if you use marshals,
simple as that. The SMGs you had, Mac was been your
you know, do people want to be reminded of the marshals that mess with the Native American? Like any way you put it,
No, really
any way you put it, now it sounds like both options are wrong politically.
We've had the same conversation.
Like you use Warpath to represent Native Americans who are dominating the battlefield, which is what we would think about dominating the battlefield of first-person shooter games, right?
I mean, again, there's a lot
And we would be savages on the sticks.
road to the major, but I think it's just matched with the fact that the minor performance didn't look particularly great for them.
Okay.
It looked like there was some kind of, you know,
So what are we
disconnection
thinking
between the
about?
SMGs versus the ARs, and you needed to see something from Sid here this weekend. So far, he's provided. Is that enough for you to build confidence that this roster can work and get through a major 2 qualifier stage that is going to have?
See, you guys are from Oklahoma. You guys know better.
Question, I feel like they
So that's why I'm definitely asking. What do you think a good team name would be that would honor the Native American culture? Because I think that's important to tie the brand and Oklahoma together and for everybody to resonate. Like, oh, they're from Oklahoma. Wait, hold on. Because Oklahoma has what, 8, 9 tribes of Native Americans? Out of these 9 tribes, you're going to tell me some of these Native American kids don't play Call of Duty? I mean, some of these Native American kids must play Call of Duty. Someone's got an Xbox that's native on the reservation.
There's a lot of familiarity built into these 4 players.
So what would be
over the course of the last handful of years? I mean, Paul's
what
played
would
for almost every
be
single CDL org, it feels like at this point, and then the time spent in challengers.
What would be names that are synonymous with power and like power, authority,
this was their longer run that they put together in the minor. And I think, you know, kind of on top
great
of that,
thinking, because they were great thinkers too. Like, you know, if you really like culturally diverse, community oriented, because how they would have the women would band together to help all the men. You know, like each woman had a chore within the tribe.
They were able to shut them down there at Stage Hill.
And we can't use Tribe because there's already an esports organization called the Tribe.
That catches them off guard. Atlanta Faze have now.
So I can't use that one.
That's always going to be a tough series, but that loss right there versus Surge really caught me off guard because I was expecting, okay, we're getting to a Game 5 Search or Destroy. That's what they've been able to rely on, which is their S&D gameplay. They're falling short.
Okay.
It had me like
War Chiefs.
Feelings about this roster going into this event.
I like War Chiefs.
This was a team that...
Is it too long?
They didn't really feel like they had one player that was going to be like their star. They didn't really also feel like they had one mode that was going to
Is it too long?
It was just like they were really working hard and like getting to the grindstone to find the wins that they had. I think in particular we saw that in the minor. But so far,
hey,
I would say just kind of
who
showing
is...
up and being able to get the revenge.
I hate to say the word shaman,
Strong start here, 2-0 up, even though the maps were tremendously tight. It's just the effort they put together. Starting off high.
I just think War Chiefs as a word is a really big, is a really long word. War Chiefs, but don't get me wrong, I'm liking it. I like War Chiefs. Who's the medical guy?
We're gonna head to a break. Hopefully we'll have
Who is the medical guy? Like, you know, people call them shaman, people call them witch doctors. Like, what the hell is the correct term for a Native American doctor?
Upgrade your game with
Oh, they were shamans. Were they shamans?
Call of Duty League.
Medicine men. Medicine men. But I don't know if they call them shamans. Okay, so a shaman is a spiritual leader or healer. So what do you think the name shamans? Or you think War Chiefs is better instead of like shamans? Because you have the influence of weather, protect from evil spirits. They do rituals and ceremonies. They're the bridge between the human world and the spirit world, so maybe we're the bridge between the human world and the gaming world. I also think, so, in your opinion, I don't know if people will get that. I don't know if people will understand what that is. Like to actually use a full Native American. So here's the one issue I have with that. How many tribes are there in Oklahoma? 9? I do. But you have 9 tribes or something like that still here in Oklahoma. Maybe there's more. Every tribe, for the most part, has their own language or their own dialect. So if I pick one word from obviously, like, you know,
I'm gonna do my best not to
like
break down
Pawnee, Shawnee Native Americans as opposed to Cheyenne or Cherokee or Cherokee or Choctaw. If
I was in
okay, so each one of them have their own dialect. You know what I'm saying? Each one have their own thing. And so if I pick one word from one dialect or one whatever,
made me feel like someone. I
might lose everyone else.
So I can't think of a better way.
So that's why I'm thinking of something generalized. Every tribe has them. Every tribe has it. Every tribe has a war chief. I don't know what they call their leaders. Like, I don't know what Native Americans call their leaders. I don't know if it's just chief. Every Native American has a medicine man, or a shaman, or maybe medicine man and shaman are different. I don't know. Maybe they're the same. But every Native American, yeah, the leaders are just chiefs. That's what I thought. And that sounds kind of boring. Like Oklahoma Chiefs. It's too generic. I need something that's banger. Like War Chief is fine. War Chief is like, whoa, okay. Like War Chief or War Chiefs. That's kind of banging. You're thinking Guardians, Ancestors, or Legacy? Bro said Oklahoma 39. Bro, are you going like, what is it? 41 Ronin? 40 Ronin? 140 Ronin? What the hell is the name of the, what the hell was it? 141 Ronin? About the, you know, the Japanese samurai who had no leaders and they all banded together to take back China, you know, Japan. You know, what was it, 47 Ronin?
One tractor for sure, okay?
Above one shot.
Heard you.
Above dead.
Nice, good job.
Above dead. Above dead. Bomb.
So
One shot.
the idea is to find something that's identifiable visually. Like people be like, oh, Oklahoma, oh, and they have Native Americans. But nothing too spicy.
Yo, next time go away, guys. Yeah, they're gonna get whopping dead. Yeah, nah, this is insane.
And something that represents all Native Americans.
The issue on stage was audio.
Are we back? Hold on, we're back.
Through our second round, so we're gonna go and do it again. New York still up 1-0. The adjustment we saw was Geo playing down towards God. We're just getting a chess game here every time we reset.
So many different breakups so far. They're throwing everything that they have. Trying to
Go
get
figure
this round.
that this.
And again, Minnesota Rokkr walk away with the majority of those gunfights, so they're already applying pressure into your spawn.
Yeah, Cloud9 not going to be tested.
We had like triple reset cheese going on over here.
So now it's just down to can you receive where Minnesota is.
So question, Red.
And attach
Do
gets
you
stuck over towards the top side of the zip line. Crimp right back over towards the B zone. Finds a win and gets
do you
moving
think?
Forward.
But Crep, 7 HP in the dream, trying to finesse, has the knife foul.
Oh, I would have called them Boston Teabaggers.
So the regen is not going to come in. Still going to be one shot. He gets taken care of. Now 45 seconds to go. Cloud9 have a little
I would have
bit of
called them
presence
Boston
here towards
Teabaggers.
Rokkr, but the rest of the team is trapped in their base.
Yeah, Estriel just dancing on the single box. Tatch can't quite lock down the shots. Calls for Sim to move.
I mean, it's really hard. You know what makes it hard?
Find the player down low. Now we're on the backside. The boat almost gets a turn, but Estriel finessing, staying alive. Attach eventually able to collect the kill he had been working on for the past 60 seconds.
You know that's the dope shit.
He's just been playing the corner in the spawn. Trying to guarantee
that's the dope shit.
Working this over extension, but they are getting
Welcome to the CDL Boston Teabaggers.
You don't have a single segment earned to your name.
Live on stage.
I'm pretty sure if you're Minnesota Rokkr, you do have 4 off that first round that you ended up losing. So 5 seconds to go.
And it's not looking good for Cloud9 to get to a zone in 3 seconds.
Yeah, like if they came out like that, that's totally a what the fuck moment.
Wow, dominant defense here for Minnesota.
About time Rokkr won. Oh my god, it's about time we got progress.
Definitely should.
So anyway,
Smiles. So don't know that one. Okay.
I like War Chiefs.
3 or 4 attempts that we've had at this. Finally, we were able
I like Shaman, or if there's another word for Medicine Man. I think those are cool.
Like Cloud9 do not
I don't know if there's any other
have to be developed, but not only the SMGs, but even the AR.
sensitive or politically sensitive.
Try to get themselves out because they really don't want to deal with a player
so you
like
don't
Nero,
understand the link
who has
between
that
Minnesota and
takeover
Rokkr?
in the back of
So
your base.
ROKKR.
I think collectively they died 3
I forgot what it
times.
was, but it's supposed to
Getting through, finding a corner,
Norse mythology.
So okay.
Something about Norse mythology, and it's all Viking shit. Because Minnesota Vikings, so they kept with the Viking, Norse mythology, blah blah.
Cloud9 though, trying to get into their building and finding success, being able to do just that.
Oh, so check that out. A subliner.
Now, how long can you try to be a nuisance in the back of the spawn? You do have one player in Crep.
Makes no sense. So the idea was you're an individual that gets on the subway.
With the follow-up, Minnesota forced to now take their time.
Yeah, they're absolutely congested towards this backside of the spawn. Paul up top, trying to find something to work with. Gets the first, shots to the second are decent. The pistol will work out. Paul can now stop the clock at 45 over towards the A zone.
I mean, that's true.
Nero's gotten through on
I mean, I could do that.
For a moment, but now he's making a play on the backside of tower.
Yeah, Gio also wins the one-on-one versus Krempin towards 10.
But then the question is, how many people will actually do that?
You probably don't want to commit on that chow.
And then if I start small, I lose small. If I do something that big and say there's a state esports team, it almost sounds like the state is funding it, or it's a school team, or whatever.
Forcing them to spawn on the top side of the map, so there's going to be continual efforts here for Minnesota to get onto A.
And Nero staying active. He's trying to find a couple more kills. Be more annoying, but the wrap right there from Mac, good enough to take care of him. The segment still being worked on.
So I wouldn't want them to.
Finds 3. Time does not get extended, but we're all tied up in lives.
At the same rate, the progression on A has not been depleted yet, but Mac off of his regen.
Bro, he saw him by the door.
Pretty much in full. Ball able to find attach.
Yeah, I mean, I make the form, I share it on LinkedIn, but
back on towards their building. Nero trying to slip over.
How many people am I going to get on LinkedIn that's going to do that?
Themselves relatively covered. 16.8. Nero back onto the zone, threatened by.
I mean, it's a great idea.
Estrel trying to join him, but Estrel finds the kill, and now they can try to double stack this, but no, attached to the middle of the map.
I mean, as long as I'm not using like Oklahoma Bison.
Right there from Dill.
I mean, Bison's easy. It's another animal logo. So I'm trying to also look at the logos that they have in like esports or whatever. So I don't want to be like the same type of logo. You have hawks. You have a hawk, a falcon, whatever.
Now they have 6 seconds.
Well, you have what? 2 birds.
Which means win an offense. Game over. So it would have
and no animal logos or mascot logos or whatever you want to call them.
Our math might not be great either, but I think you're right.
You have a couple word mark logos, things like that. So I want to be different than what's out there. I mean, Bison could be, but it's like Oklahoma's more than just this big fat buffalo.
Sorry guys, but I know my math. I know my numbers.
Love that for you.
And I think it would be nice to pay homage.
Able to provide that same kind of energy
I mean,
yesterday. They did win
you can go Oklahoma natives.
They find a way to do that here.
But you know.
Break off attack. This is kind of similar.
Holy crap! How did I get that shot, bro?
Keeping the focus immediately over.
That was insane.
Contest from Minnesota coming through cop side. Estrel gets the double. A little bit of the lineup with Prep and Sim, and that will lead to Thatch just by himself.
Yeah, that shuts down everything. Estrel, 2 bottom bunkers, able to line up 2.
Yes.
Still stay alive. Now he's already in your spawn.
I have no idea why Ultra
a little bit cautious on the exit. They're trying to double chow
and the squirrel are a thing. Like, I don't know how they got Ultra out of it.
Like you said, all 4 Cloud9 members will drop, leaving to Minnesota again, just playing corners inside their spawn.
That's all you got to do is just be a nuisance. Allow the game clock to continue to tick away.
Mm.
They want that one back, but Matt gets the better of him there. So they found the opening to work their way
Oh,
over
nice
to
ball.
Heli. 2 for 2 on the trade split, but 40 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know what an Ultra is. Like, they're ultra fantastic. It's crazy. So I don't know, man. Like, when I think of like sports teams or like esports teams, I want them to be, especially if they're localized, I really want them to have like the feel in buy-in. Easily recognizable. You can look at it and know it's talking about something in Oklahoma. You can read it, know it has something to deal with Oklahoma. I mean, hold on.
I feel like every time I'm on Gio's POV, he's so good at hitting those fights. It's insane.
It's just the fastest to draw with the AR, even in the face of those jackals. And now Nero trying to just kill off these last 8 seconds in your spawn. Not quite able to find the second Cloud9. Do have
dude, why don't we just go for the Oklahoma Roses? Just literally.
6 in a row for
a bouquet of roses, because that's the state flower, is rose.
And they should get that round 5 defensive side as well.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure the game is not going to allow them to switch teams in the middle of the map.
So the Bison is the American, is the animal.
Those segments did count before the restart. They should be the team on defense going into this round 5.
Yep.
How about the scissor tail?
We'll be back out in a reset of the lobby.
But then it's another bird.
Right. See, tell you, chat. I'm good with math.
Here's the thing, though. You're not wrong. Gio has the ability to snap that in as like no one else, it feels like.
And that's raw talent, man.
Unreal. I don't know if it's just the fact that he snaps it and immediately finds the first headshot almost every single time or what, but...
Yes.
Wow. And Minnesota's...
I totally agree.
Okay, all right, whatever. Let's get it. Let's go.
So the animals of Oklahoma are a bison, bullfrog, raccoon, a red-tailed hawk,
and they don't find a single kill to go their way.
A bat, turkey, the scissor tail, blizzard, bass, honeybee, and deer.
Opportunity to work out of their base.
Trying to find one down low. Nice shots from Paul. Couple eliminations. That's down 3 down. Trying to find the 4.
The state tree is the red bud, the state bird is the scissor tail, the state animal is the buffalo.
And beyond it, Estrel trying to
I mean, people would.
Side. Long range shots to Mac, not going to work out. Sid able to turn that into a double.
So you use a scissor tail.
For now, Paul trying to force something further, but he's stunned up and Sid collecting 3
as an image, but the name is about power and dominance and something else.
Pushes off the point. You don't find any kills. Now you're outnumbered at that A site. So Gotta make those adjustments going forward if you are Minnesota Rokkr, to just play more around the team.
I mean, shit, I was just gonna use my old stuff and just call them like Oklahoma Olympians.
On a heater again, 5 in a row. Off the regen, shots towards Paul, not going to work out. Minnesota working their way out.
And they never go good.
26 seconds remaining. What zone do they want to try to approach? You've got kind of a 2-2 split at the moment.
It's especially because the way the tail is. Like, the way the tail is really rough.
The problem is, can you deal with these Cloud9 members?
So I can see that being an issue.
The clock comes to a pause.
18 seconds. Max still slaying towards the top of the side of the window. Sip drops on down to take down Estrio. Max finds a double. You already spot the last player off the respawn 10 seconds ago. This is looking like a Cloud9 pushing the series.
Yep, 19 plays 10 as well, even if they get the extra 60.
I totally see what you're getting at.
Wait a minute. Try to get this life deficit.
I see what you're getting at, Blackout.
Here it is. That's all 4 dead. They're going to get an extra 60. The life lead is only 6. And you've got a chance here for Minnesota to put a little bit of transitionary pressure over towards B, and Nero's going to get deep over towards Kurt. There's the extra minute on the time.
And they're lining up all these kills. Narrow with the turn and burn on the back. Gives them an opportunity to instantly hit that rotation over towards
Dude,
B.
what about a collared
Just
lizard?
gotta get on it. They currently don't have any bunker control, so that's what's stalling them out.
Nero trying to clear out some space over towards where
I don't
B2
know.
would be. Cramp down low, though, like you call, towards Cox, able to find the first. Shots from Paul. Matched by attach.
Yeah, see, that's the hard part. I don't want people to research because people don't like to do research as it is anyway. Oh, Jesus, that was terrible.
They're going to be able to get 2. They get a read over towards Kremp, but they can't quite farm the shot. Second tick is locked. Kremp tries to move his way forward. Ezreal still staying alive with Nero. And Cloud9, can they get here in time? There's the contest from Kremp, but the follow-up from Paul is decent, but Cloud9 will stabilize.
No more respawns.
Oh my God, that was.
Gave himself a good chance there. Trying to close this out in 3, but with 40 seconds left, someone has to try to develop on
That's exactly what I'm thinking about.
He has to be the playmaker.
That's what I mean. It has to be like easily recognizable.
Lives do not matter when there's only 1 tick available.
So you have to turn around and really be like,
Nero trying to follow up.
oh, he just totally went the wrong way with COD timing.
Oh, Kremp, big win. Ezreal trying to find the trade.
Like, they look at it, they know it's Oklahoma. They read the word, they know it's Oklahoma. Like, they should be able to know kind of what it's about just by looking at it. Wow, I can't believe Cloud9 brought it back, bro. Cloud9 did not. You know who choked that one? Rokkr choked.
That's all that matters. They're able to extend this series a little bit longer, but it all comes down to that final play right there.
Yeah, we could do that FaceTime in person. I'm okay with that. This is Rokkr.
They get that info when they get 3 dead. They spot Kremp. But then just 1 player off the
Done.
respawn takes the attention away from Kremp. Just enough time to allow him to fly on from boat, find that 2-piece, take him off of that point, and then just maintain the map.
I mean, you could do something stupid like Warriors.
If that last
Like,
effort doesn't
so
just
simple.
completely personify what this Minnesota Rokkr team is,
Never out of it, man.
I don't know what else would. I mean, we're talking a 9-life advantage down to
I thought about that,
respawns remaining.
but then Oilers is an NFL team, and I want to stay away from anything that's already franchised out. But yes, like, I thought of like Black Gold.
Does that change the series at all for you, Jay?
I thought of Black Gold.
Because obviously I expected this protocol to be a barn burner. You had Cloud9 play for the first time yesterday.
For all you tuning in, man, don't forget, do the poll up top. Right now it's 2-1 Rokkr's favor, but it looks like Cloud9 is starting to get hot after about 6,000 reset cheeses. So definitely make sure that you cast a vote. If you're in here and you're new and you're liking the content, you know, and you want to vibe, come in and chat, man, hang out, and don't forget to throw a like and subscribe, man. Really appreciate that. Really helps out the engagement and algorithms and everything else that, you know, old people don't give a shit about, or we fail to give a shit about, let's just say. So yeah, Black, I mean, I get you.
Just don't go down by 80 points, exactly 3 hard points, and you probably end up in the upper bracket. But hey, they were able to do that on the red card. So when you talk about this collective hardpoint map pool being a total record of 1 and 8 for Minnesota,
I didn't know Kremp was that tall. Believe it or not, when Kremp stands up, he's almost like 6 feet, man. Kremp is a tall dude compared to like either that or everybody else on C9 are like midgets.
And we're back on protocol, so everyone's
So
feel very familiar, obviously, with what is likely going to be a lot of macro rotations as you go from hardpoint to hardpoint.
And even though
yeah, I agree. Brainstorming sesh, something. We could just be on speakerphone and just writing it out. And
it was back and forth the entire time.
Something.
The good thing that Minnesota Rokkr did, at least in the first half of that game, was win a majority of their rotation.
You know, because the brand message has to have like, it's about loyalty, honor, respect, professionalism, excitement. You know,
don't really rely on breaks. Let's just
like that's one part of it. You know, what's the brand archetype? You know, do I want to be fun? Do I want to be the hero? You know, then you got that aspect.
Could be some of the catalysts for this Minnesota Rokkr team to try to close this out. But on the other side, you look at Cloud9 and say, hey, rotate.
Bro, I think it's like, I'm not going to cut it down. I think it's actually dope and different. Like literally, the logo is a 3 and a 9.
It's been a bit of a marathon.
Literally a 3 and a 9.
But no shortage of cinema throughout these first 3 maps. I know everyone's starting to get charged up a little bit here, getting ready for the upper bracket match.
And then you turn around and,
here is a look back at,
you know, on your website you explain is, what is Oklahoma 39? And then in the website you link, you know, to like some Native American history, Wikipedia or something like that. You do a redirect back to the Oklahoma 39.
And I remember that series like it was yesterday. Standing attached.
But I think that's dope. You could do like,
team versus Ultra,
would be
down 0-4 in the grand finals and win 5 maps straight.
So think about that, Red.
Secure that championship. Mr.
How many numerical logos are in esports? Numerical.
1,200 days. What's that? Almost 4 years ago. 4 years ago? Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. That's
and that could actually be a banging.
It's also one of those things like
word mark. Like the whole logo itself is just 2 numbers. 2 digits.
Like LAG's got a major
like
win.
Like Atlanta Faze is an A and an F.
Yeah, and that was the what?
That's the vault.
Exactly. But see, notice they have 100 Thieves.
The last couple of years, man.
And their logo is not necessarily the 100 that much. Like everybody's like Thieves, LA Thieves, 100 Thieves, Thieves. There's Thieves everywhere. They don't splash 100 all over the place all the time.
Right now, where really any of the top 7 teams
so
could beat each other.
Cloud9 just has a 9. Like I'm sitting on Cloud9, yay.
It's still like we're learning about what's going on land and how these teams are interacting. In a qualifying stage where we've had more map 5s than ever in the league before, and now some new teams.
I don't know, like it could just be like, because I don't know how you would visualize the concept that there are 39 tribes in Oklahoma. Like I don't know how you would visualize that concept of 39 tribes.
And honestly, I'm not sleeping on Minnesota at the moment.
Outside of
yeah, I wouldn't sleep on Minnesota because
see, I was just about to say that 100T is more of a brand. It's like the esports clothing wear brand.
But I think that Miami series,
but Thieves are the actual team.
Taking both our points, like the confidence.
Like so, I don't think you could visualize combining 39 tribes into 2 numbers. So it would just have to be the 2 numbers.
Start off from Meadows. He starts off with map with the A. So
and then obviously Oklahoma, the 2 numbers, and the 2 numbers is the focal point.
And it's one of those things. You're in Madrid.
And then it would have to be just like the coloring. You know, something that represents.
Starts to shift with our crowd.
Like we said, 39 represents
and on the other
whatever.
side of things, hey, I don't want to rule out Cloud9. You put together a reverse sweep. Who knows what could happen? Here's a look back at how the red card went. And again,
oh,
I'm
tremendously
tight. Like
you know me, man. I'm down. I'm down, bro. You can always come to the office, man. I'll be in the office one day. Come on, bring your ass. Come hang out. I'll be sipping on that gin and juice, baby.
So what can they find here in the protocol? I think the big macro focus is
I swear I cannot wait for this match to end. This match has went on way too long. This match was supposed to end 15 minutes ago. God bless technical difficulties.
A full 60 when you're the team properly set up in it. P3 to P4 chain is also a big part of a lot of success here. But also just not losing.
Oh my God!
We've seen it
maybe that's how you do it. You do a dream catcher with the 30 with the 3 and a 9. No, you just make a dream catcher, and in the dream catcher is the 3 and the 9.
Have those playmaking abilities? Just now with the pressure, now at the all-time high, you win a go-home situation. You make sure you do it on point.
Again, there was history here between these 2 squads. They had played at the beginning of the year, and it was one of those moments where, like, again, New York had a really poor start to their series or their season. And then they come out and they beat a scrappy Minnesota team that was 2-0 at the time, and you start to say,
I mean, I can see that.
You know, we had one of their calls from week 1, and we said, like, this
I could definitely see that.
missing an identity. They didn't really know exactly what roles they wanted. It was kind of weird seeing Mac and Kremp, how they were passing the baton between each other as SMGs, who was going to lock things down as the ARs. They came out, it looked really solid. I think in particular that Skyline hardpoint was like a staple of, okay, these guys, this is what we expect.
Well, we're going to end the poll.
Ice in the map too.
I will turn around and say the poll literally is exactly how I feel about this. This whole map from the beginning was supposed to be split.
How is this
Like,
roster working? But that's
I'm not saying they're Battle of the Burgers, but it's literally supposed to be like a 50-50. Like, you don't know who to pick, because if one person makes one mistake, somebody's going to capitalize on it. They are somewhat equally matched.
Even maps that they have played for the very first time
So,
this weekend, they have been looking great on it. So far, 2-0 on that protocol control. 3-0 victory yesterday, 3-2 victory today. So they have been able to figure out those maps that they have yet to play, at least so far this weekend. So I'm pretty sure we are getting close to game ready.
I'm pretty sure they're not getting close to game ready, but who knows?
I'm excited
See, like,
to see how this
Cloud9's is kind of inventive, because it's literally a group of 9s bunched together to make a cloud. Kind of creative. Actually, that is probably the only.
Let's get some energy here in Madrid.
That's probably the only true numerical logo is Cloud9. 9. Just 9. Just 9. 9. 9. Poofy clouds. Big poofy
Map
clouds.
number 1, they couldn't find a victory on red card. They turned it around there. But into the map number 4 for Rokkr.
All right, hard point. Let's get it. Hopefully this becomes a little bit more action-packed and fun to watch, because oh my god, bro.
Side 4v1, but the nades connecting, the pressure's there. Cloud9 instant break.
Yeah, great patience from Cloud9, making sure they've got the full read of the land.
It's about time they actually got to a hill first, because the last hard point, they were on the back foot the whole time, bro. The whole time they were on the back foot on the first red card hard point.
It's working out beautifully. Kremp off to a 4-0 start. Mac right there with him, and this is a beautiful P1 from Cloud9.
Locked in, man. Only 20 seconds. Minnesota, no, we can't attack from side.
Yeah, yes, bro. Bro, 240 views, bro. It is the most viewed piece of content between live streams and long form content. Now, I mean, I've had a few YouTube shorts that go like 1,000 views or whatever. Like, I actually had one go 5,000 views. But, bro, fire. My man Blackout is the shit. My man Red is the shit. I love the SEO that he put into that. That's a lot of good hard work, man. I just hope this next video, like, I don't feel like I gave you enough excitement in this next video. So if you can,
finally Gio with that double,
I don't know.
stop the bleeding here as you get him off the time for now.
If you can actually work with that video,
he has extra week, gonna go
that'd be dope. Because I don't know. Oh shit. Oh my god, it was 64 and change before Rokkr started pulling ahead. Now they're gonna get about 20 seconds, 25 seconds. Oh, I mean, I know you do your best. What I'm just saying is, like, maybe the first video was easier to do because it was more energetic and all this other stuff, and then maybe this video is not easier to do because it's like, like he's trying to bring energy, but it feels flat. You know, I don't know. Which would be my fault.
You win the spawns, you win the initial time. Now you can start to bump the hill just a touch. Estriel and Gio, team working out the backside at sidewalk, putting focus into Mac on the interior.
And so if it's my fault, it makes you work harder as the video editor.
On 4 in a row, trophy system to reinforce the hard point, and the spawns are still decent. Just comes down to getting a read of where Minnesota are hitting from. It is all coming from the front.
A team who struggles in rotation. And
Oh, how does he lose that gunfight, bro?
They are completely turning it around here. 20 seconds still to fight for here at P3, but we gotta start thinking ahead.
I really didn't want a game 5, bro. I don't want a game 5. That makes this hour late in the production. I don't want a game 5.
And we have players in the proper positions.
Kremp at new, good for the first. Mac with him, and the SMGs for Cloud9. Get some ground to work with here at
Jesus, man, like the camera angles, everybody's swerving and doing whatever. Like, it's breaking my neck. Okay, Dizzy just looking at this.
Fully set up and ready to go for the 4th hill.
Yeah, we saw attached through this on red card, especially for that staircase hill. Gotta expect it here at bunker. Now all the nades getting invested. Not a single trophy system on the side of Cloud9. Has everybody weak. Allows Minnesota to take advantage of it. 3 for 2, make it 3 for 3 trade. But Gio comes out on top.
They literally just chalked up that point.
Weapons. Now checking to see where Cloud9's hitting from. Paul trying to zone up top at Spiral, down to 7 HP immediately dealt with. Now Cloud9.
You botched that one.
Gio trying to hold from the back. Nice little slide out moment. He's clean for the first. Trying to rewrap by Cloud9. They can't track down Gio. 3 in a row. Getting it off.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness. 16-9, and Gio has Minnesota looking friendly here.
Whoa.
The kid's got talent, man. AR, SMG does not matter. He's got that gunny on him.
Sib, pulling another Sib.
Now into this game. Big done time there at the end of P4 for that final
6
30.
and 10, Sib. Come on.
Now we're back over towards the P1 where Cloud9 were able to get 45 seconds here.
Cloud9, I'm going to get 45 seconds on this point now. I'm going to say Rokkr's going to dominate. I think Rokkr's going to dominate the second half of this map. They need to close it out because I can't do a game 5 with these people. Because then the S&D is going to be like twice as slow, bro. It could be like watching YouTube at 0.5 speed.
Minnesota, good wipe here to get the back into the hard point time.
Like, could you imagine watching me at 0.5 speed? I'd be like,
no. Try to break over through Grandma's. You have one player going around in Zip. Love this. He's going to flank over towards the Zip. But Gio is usually never caught off guard. He plays his timing and he finds that kill. They were waiting for that pinch to develop to try to take him off for that point,
that's crazy.
He gets nothing. Final 15.
Hey, don't forget, everybody, if you're watching and you're enjoying the silliness along with the Call of Duty League stuff, make sure you hit that like. If you haven't subbed to the channel yet, much love, man. Please, drop a sub. You can hear the alerts. The alerts are banging. I would want to think the alerts are banging. My boys already know the alerts are banging.
Yeah, Pollock's just got to turn it around because his teammates are starting to get activated. It's already 3 dead in the field.
And we need that good.
Controlling Cloud9 and consistently spawning on the backside of tower. Ezreal with the ego. Chow, give me that one on to Mac. Now all his job is to just continue to be a nuisance.
I can't believe. Well, I can't believe.
See, Cloud9 are exiting their spawn. Forces Paul to make a move up towards top tower. Surprised by Mac just a touch.
I'm telling you right now, this is C9. Once again.
Cloud9 trying to reinforce this, but Minnesota takes the fight straight to them.
That's C9. They let Rokkr come back. C9 is now folding. Like a deca, like C9 stepped on a Lego piece and just fell off the map, bro.
Big gunfight win right there for Ball to secure it. Now they're going to allow themselves to win the rotation over towards new. This second half of the game, Minnesota have been able to flip the switch.
No. Go back to the other area.
Now they can try to pull away.
And in that stretch, Paul did earn a Hellstorm thanks to just about every single one of his eliminations coming on the hill. Ezreal from the high ground, falls on into the lap of cramp. No worries, there is Minnesota. Get all 4 down again. And Cloud9,
man, you can hear the crowd in the background. The crowd is kind of lit, bro.
All at the same time. They're finding all the kills in sync. That's making it easier for Minnesota Rokkr to put their focus on the front. Every player accounted for. So 30 seconds to fight for here. They have yet to even get close over towards this P3. This hold is flawless so far from Rokkr.
I'm not gonna lie, this is a really good hold. Really good hold, y'all.
Trying to find these little pinches, but Minnesota just have such a good zone
Pinch
around
me.
the hard point. They're getting reads onto it. There's a back and forth pinstripe kill feed. Sid maybe trying to find entry, but doesn't want to.
Man, if they roll out with about 190 on this.
They're setting up for new.
Got to cut your losses. And now this is where Minnesota Rokkr need to rely on their break percentage, which is really
But see, now they're already
on this protocol.
like.
Players developing on routes.
They're already at P4 set up. They got the trophy set up. Sib looks like he's locked in now, even though he's doing terrible. Sib is like, if they lose this, it's definitely Sib's fault, bro. Terrible play. Terrible play. You just totally chalked that point. You're going to give Minnesota like 25 seconds on this clock. At least. Are they going to be able to break this though?
Instantly shuts down that push. Pollex is about to be your time to strike. Now the turn to 1v2. Can you get some done? The first one's a freebie. The movement.
Oh my god, bro.
Pollex started off with only 4 kills. He's at 15 and 14 now.
Like, that's fine. You just go to P1. I'd already be working. Get up top. Get ready for the P1.
Try to give this a go, and why not? He's got the hot hand. Pistol out, Estriel working with him, and Estriel will finish it off.
Okay,
Again,
chalk it.
timing
At 225, leave the point,
and
go.
Geo has been superb, and now Paul from inside the scrap time to give his team's advantage of the Hellstorm.
Dirty.
Just gonna keep him off of that point for now. No trophies down, so no one's gonna try to play that position, but Mac is gonna fall. All information gained now. If you are Minnesota Rokkr, you know where the pressure's gonna be. You know who you were looking for as they find two.
Paul on his way out from P4. Gun up.
Oh, let's go, Paul.
They can take their focus over to B1. Contest is in. Paul behind the play though. Finds one. Now to the AR. Has Kremp in the top window. Shots through.
Oh my God.
Mid-map, allowing Cloud9 to keep the numbers and the mid-map control. They're back in the hill.
Yeah, Cloud9 need all this time right here.
No shit, they need all this time, but it's not gonna matter.
Already developing on a route.
See?
Freebie onto the first.
They got window,
Now you
bro.
have to turn around and put focus on him if you are Cloud9, but they're more focused on the front. Estriel makes them pay for it. A clean 4 dead. You still can't win it here at P1.
No, but you can win it at P2.
That route from Estriel doesn't just win back to hardpoint. It also flips the spawns around, getting ready for P2. Desperation moments here for Cloud9, trying to stave off elimination, but Estriel is not allowing
Terrible.
it. He comes back top window. Geo the 1v1 and New will work
Geo's
out.
in.
Has someone's got to touch. It's got to be safe.
Oh,
He jumps on in for
that
the first,
sucks.
but Estriel still alive on 6 in a row.
Oh my God. That was almost insane, bro.
Trying to force it, shut down. Cloud9, stay alive.
And I love this play right here from Geo. He knows, guys, we're up by so much. All we need is one break opportunity. So I'm going to go for this long route. Catch him off guard. Catch him off guard for 2. Now you have the numbers. The break should be in.
Kremp trying to hang on, not able to do so. And the break does come through. Minnesota, a slow start, but
Let's go.
through the second set.
Let's go. Finally, we are 30 minutes behind schedule. Rokkr with the win.
And move forward in the lower bracket.
And you can always rely on Geo to get his
Rokkr with the win.
He is best friend. He understands the timings. He understands
I feel
his
bad for Mac in
positioning.
that, but
And then even when
it
he
is
needs
what
to
it
whip
is.
out that SMG, at some points he's still able to make a couple flashy plays. He was the MVP in the series yesterday. He was the MVP in the series today for me as well.
I agree.
He's just been a takeover AR, but that turnaround from Paul X was the difference maker. Agreed. He only had 4 kills when we already got to that 5th hill. He goes on 5 in a row. A teammate takes over him, but thankfully you were able to earn that Hellstorm, and then just switching from that AR to the SMG allowed him to get more confident with his gunplay.
Boop.
And Minnesota Rokkr again.
All right, let's see if this works.
Yeah,
I was able to write him out.
And they look so good across.
Yeah, 30 minutes behind schedule at least. Like the next game was supposed to be at 9 o'clock. We're 27 minutes behind schedule because of technical difficulties. So we need another hot 3-0 or something. But there we go, Rokkr with the win. So that boots out Cloud9.
I mean, we go from 65.
They better find a new cloud to get on.
96 while only giving away about 15 seconds to Cloud9.
They better find another cloud to go
Told you it
on.
was that second half of the game. Minnesota Rokkr are infamous for starting off slow into these series. But once they got over to that little break there at P4,
Wait,
40 seconds there
how
at
did
P1,
my closet door
another
open?
30 plus
What the
seconds
hell's
there at
going on?
P2,
I thought the closet door was
460
closed.
at P3. Cloud9 just
I'm
needed
gonna
to
have
take
to
their
close the
time
closet
and
door.
getting picked apart one by one. Long routes are not developing to kills or
Hey,
even the plays that you wanted.
Don't go nowhere, anybody.
Minnesota Rokkr,
Don't go nowhere.
just a better team today.
I actually have to use the little boys room.
Terrifying team it feels like in the lower bracket.
So, don't go nowhere,
4
bro.
wins. And Estriel
Don't
waiting
go
on
nowhere.
stage to give us the post-game reaction.
What a good match we already had, and we have to talk about the second map. That S&D, it was being so hard to start, but Sun and Swap, who made the call? What's that in your mind at that moment? Because you swapped the game plan, and you came back.
I think like we knew like we were just messing up like what we usually do, like the basics. So I just told everybody like all of us just came together like we can still win this match, like 1 round at a time to get it going.
And also, you're gonna be playing one more match today. Who you like to face?
To be honest, I don't even know who we have the chance to play. I'm ready to go. I know we can beat anybody, so
You have to beat everyone.
whoever, bro.
You don't care. And also for last, and the most important one, these people's been cheating for you the whole day. Would you like to say something to them?
Hey, shout out all the fans supporting the guys, man. Appreciate y'all. All the fans, man. Love it. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much for the interview, and let's go back with Packet.
Minnesota loves their airtime, and they are getting cheered on now by the gentle-made fans. I don't know if they're just trying to prove they're the loudest fan base in Europe, but they have been making noise. Welcome back to the desk, Merc. We had a lot of tech issues during that, but at the end, Your prediction's correct. You are perfect on the weekend here on the desk.
I am. I'm feeling it. I mean, listen, I think this is just a more complete team than what Cloud9 New York showed. You know, I think Boston messed up last night in their map picks. I think without Skyline in like some ball, I think this Cloud9 team is really in trouble map pool wise. And yeah, you kind of see it, the shortage here once again. But Rokkr, I mean, you step up there is a very close game, number one, and then Paul X takes over. You can see 1-9 here. Then once he gets going, that team just takes off.
What's the situation here with Paul? Because that game 1 and game 4, not the only times we've seen him go ice cold and takeover mode.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just that, Chris. He's a streaky player, right? Like, he's a guy, when you put him in an advantageous position, he's going to run away with it. But at the end of the day, that's this team, man. They're a streaky team. And so far throughout this tournament, they have caught fire. To Joe's point about the map pool thing, you look at this one and on this protocol, it's like it was kind of a toss-up because Rokkr, they've taken a lot of stabs at it. 1-4 on protocol hardpoint coming into it, and Cloud9 trying to add it to their map pool. It's now back-to-back series that they've had it where they've lost it. I just don't know where Cloud9 go from here, what they want to add to their map pool, or if they even keep this roster.
Your ARs got slammed on protocol. I'm going to call out the easy stats. Was it a fault of their play? Was it a fault of the team setup? What was going on with Cloud9? Because if you're watching just the first half of these games, this is a Cloud9 series.
I don't know if maybe they're having a struggle with player counting or maybe just the pace that Minnesota Rokkr sets, but Protocol is such a bad map for Cloud9 to play because Minnesota Rokkr are so comfortable on Protocol. I don't know why they forced it twice into this series, because you're talking about the second Nero goes missing, you're thinking like Shotzzy, like you're going to be shot in the back over and over and over again. Cloud9 gotta start auto-viewing that Protocol. We say goodbye to them though. Minnesota Rokkr pushes through the bracket.
Cloud9 are gone. The fans are going wild. Merc, we got to let you go. Before you go, anything you want to say to the fans here in Madrid?
Keep it up. I mean, we got the Heretics fans on the other, the Genomates, the Green Suits. I think they're rooting for Hydra, so this is going to be a fun one coming up next.
When we come back, it is Hydra and LA Thieves taking on the Miami Heretics. Stay tuned. France for Spain after this.
Alia, they played it because Rokkrs played it.
The Esports World Cup is an official partner of the Call of Duty League. Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League.
Nice, I have eight. Guarantee that kill. Oh my god! Let's go. They got one tick on B. You suck, dude!
Let's get it, bro. We gotta win this though.
Oh my gosh, subplay?
There's more than just the game on the line. It's like, you know, a lot
more bragging rights?
I think the very first map is the most important map. If you go down that first map to Optic, chances are you're not going to win the series. I think they have like over 90% win rate after they win the first map, so it just really comes down to that first map, I think.
When you go up 2-0, it's really hard to come back, and we're really good at sealing the deal and just closing the...
We've been practicing pretty hard and, you know, watching a lot of film and stuff like that, so I'm just fully confident we're going to walk away with the W.
Hey, I've got to go with the New York subliners in this one.
Faze warmed up the subliners.
A vibe check, bro. Dang, man. Paco has carried me in a rank. I'm going to go with the New York subliners.
That's crazy.
You're better. You're f***ing better, bro.
I went to like vault door, I think. I've seen this, bro.
Oh my god. He's in vault. You're so much better.
Oh my god!
Holy
Hello?
Let's go. You're the
I'll just
same
want
shit.
them real quick. Holy Yo!
And,
Yobi! Yobi!
There's the check. Oh, I like it more. Spray me in the face.
Been magnificent. Miami take the lead. They're trying to close it out.
Cell first kill's good though, but Miami battle back. They've got themselves the trade. Oh! It's just down to Cell with the what? Oh! He's gonna get all four. Atlanta are gonna reinforce the hard point first. Miami, no trophy systems are locked in place by stuns. Oh, it's an absolute breakdown by the end as Cell finishes on 5 to steal away the map.
And you both just died to it. It was awesome.
Oh no, mamma mia! Oh my god, mamma mia! Oh my god! Oh no!
Wow. You are him.
Oh no!
How about you both? Yeah, perfect.
No, spin controller.
Oh yeah.
Low motor strain preset.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Like
Oh, give me all the headshots.
Exactly.
Long, I have the door push. Wait, stay left. Long. I have the door. Use your 2 front door. Go on. Let's get front door. Let's get front door. Watch your front. Nice job. Let's get late. Stay left. Stay down. Oh my god.
All right, I'm back.
Let's go.
I did not fall in. Call the Coast Guard. Get out of here with that shit. I'm back.
Wait, hold up. Was he the greatest sniper of this? Oh my god.
My wife woke up. I had to say good morning. My daughter's already up.
Oh my god. Oh no.
She was watching Cookie Swirl C in the theater room. We got the theater room hooked up, Red. So, that's pretty dope. We got the theater room hooked up. Yeah, it has like, so it has like, you know, the Govee ceiling lights. It has Govee ceiling lights, so I could change the colors of the theater room. It has theater seating. I got some theater couches.
On this week's show,
that took forever to buy, but so now the theater room is not an empty room anymore. It actually has stuff in it. And then, you know, my daughter has a Nintendo Switch, so we hooked up the Switch to that TV. Oh, there's a TV in there now too. Yeah, so it has a TV. It has the couches. It has Govee theating lights, you know, theater lights or whatever. You know, so it's pretty badass, Citron. So. You definitely gotta come over and vibe one day. Hey, Blackout. You there, Black? Hey, you need to hook a brother up, Black, and you need to turn around and tell me who I need to talk at GameStop. I really want to do a watch party at GameStop. So how about we have the brainstorming session in the theater room? Just saying, Red. Yee. Yes, sir. So yeah, I mean, that's you know, I definitely want to do a watch party at GameStop. If that's successful, then I want to pick and choose places to do a watch party. You know, it'd be even crazier to do a watch party if I had the money.
Oh, man, I'm feeling fantastic. Obviously, that first series was a gruel. There was so many breaks, but Minnesota were able to edge on
I don't need the CEO. I need the
you can hear it through my mic.
like chief of operations or something like that.
What side of the room has been louder because they've been yelling?
Bro, the weekend, just you know, you don't work on a Saturday supposedly, so the weekend is always dope to do that.
There we go.
You know?
Been the loudest. The Spanish have to turn up in this series because
So let me know how you feel about that.
I'm with you, Ant. The songs have been on point. The bingo
I'll try and
card
coordinate
is
that with the
filling
wife.
up, but our
Y'all come over.
bracket is about to get a little
You know,
bit
so
furthered
check
as
this
well.
out.
Let's
You know,
take
be
a
a
look
dope
at
place
your
to do a CDL watch party
to cause the upsets. This
in the
is
middle of the
guy with
mall.
miracle plays. Lucky was it different
Imagine a
against
setup at
Optic
Quail
Texas.
Springs Mall, bro.
Maybe the best rookie that we have seen attack a stage in his first tournament.
I don't need them to be tampered with. That I'm not worried about. I don't need them to be tampered with. I would bring a whole bunch of my stuff. I would bring my own computer. I'd bring my own monitors, my own table, like, you know, things like that. I would bring those things already.
Put so much work in the holiday break. Find themselves one match win away from top 3.
Allie, what do you love about the Heretics right now?
I just love the passion that they bring right now and the pace that they set the game. I feel like from the beginning of the season, Miami Heretics set the pace to be really aggressive.
Yeah, let me ask my wife. Let me ask my wife what's going on next Saturday, and
it's been an interesting
let's arrange it
for everyone here in Madrid. Upsets galore.
Let's arrange it.
Or will it be LA Thieves taking a step forward? Let's take a look at this superstar squad. They have invested in some of the flashiest players in the CDL. Hydra,
all right, be right back.
York. Toronto returns Envoy, and of course you bring in one of the biggest slayers in the game in Scrap. This is the team with all the expectations. Now they have an opportunity to make that run to the podium.
And they're feeling comfortable.
See, Thieves is just a word
last
mark.
time these two teams went up against each other,
It's just
it
words.
wasn't a game 5, and it was in the search and destroy that LA Thieves were able to close it out. And you know, their hard point has been struggling as of online. But
I mean, it's been the same logo for a gazillion years. So
that was unreal.
I mean, this is like one of the things when the logo's been around forever that you kind of don't want to rebrand, not rebrand, but like refresh the image. I hate to say rebrand because, you know, they're not really rebranding. I would just like to see something a little bit more fresh. But everything says LA about it, like the lettering LA itself in the typeface and type font they use or whatever in the font they use. It's
multiple events now has to be a fantastic.
That's the way it is.
Show out in front of your parents.
Yeah, they said they're not going to miss out on a trip to Europe. Glad they are here to cheer on their son. This is going to be such an awesome showdown here because you have stars on both sides.
Yo, the trophy?
For young talent,
I seen the trophy for
Heretics because Real put on a performance
for this. The trophy's pretty fire, bro. The trophy that they have is it's a little bit simplistic. It's definitely not like, you know, the squirrel with the nut and all that stuff that was like a banger. But this trophy's actually really nice. It's a really nice trophy. It looks kind of tall. It looks like it's like 2.5 feet tall. And I think it's like shaped in the spire, like the, you know, that big Toronto spire, like, you know, the Seattle needle, and like Toronto has like their own version of the Seattle needle, Space Needle, whatever they call it. Yeah, it's pretty fire, bro. Like they did a really good job on that trophy. So I thought that was pretty fire. It's somewhere on Twitter under the like the at COD League. So Twitter at COD League. You can find the picture of it. So it's actually pretty dope.
Who has the better game modes going into this best of 5, Allie?
I have to lean Miami in the first half of this side.
Miami with the first half of this has the better game modes.
That's the same game 5 that they were able to take against them the last time.
All right, one-word picks, nameless.
LA Thieves.
Are you? Oh, so hold on. He hold on. He low-load his Silverado. He's on a low-low.
I'm gonna go with Vamos mi gente. I got Miami, baby. Yeah, that's who I got.
Study's so funny, bro.
One word.
They agree with you.
Me too. I also like Miami Heretics. Miles and Chance. Let's get this party started.
We are ready to go here.
Yo, that is so funny, man. Wait, what kind of Toyota? He said, yeah, that bitch is low.
Continue chances. It's going to be a good one.
It's going to be a fun one. It is going to be impossible to pick. We know that these teams are going to be battling, especially in the respawn.
What kind of Toyota do you got? Hey, hopefully you have like a nice like Toyota CRV or whatever that. No, that's a Honda CRV. What the hell Toyota SUVs they got? Like, you know, those micro SUVs? I know Toyota at least has one or two. Unless you roll in like a Camry or... He said a Prius. Oh, a Prius. Hey, what was that? What was that movie? Where what's his face is driving the Prius and he gets pulled over by the cops, and he's like, "Sir, you know how fast you were going?" He's like, "I'm in a Prius."
Between these two teams, the hardpoint records are nice.
Yeah, and this is the map that is the ultimate test of your.
Oh, you want a Tundra in Tacoma? You want one of them? Well, a Tundra is more like a. A Tundra and Tacoma are more like pickup trucks, aren't they? Like SUV is like 4Runner, something like that. But I thought Toyota had like a smaller one, built off the like it's, you know, the Lexus has one which is built off that Toyota frame. So I think Toyota has like a CUV, like a micro SUV, you know, holds 5 people. Oh, don't get me wrong, they're nice. Yo, the Tacomas are nice. The Tundras are nice. Don't get me wrong. Oh, Heretics jumping right in. Oof, Heretics already with the early lead. But Thieves are going to take it back. So they'll probably get to like 15, 16 seconds on this clock. Thieves are already going to try and come in, and I think they already said they got P2 set up, so...
Nice reads from Hydra. Beautiful shots, LA. Elbow and Hydra, 4 down. Heretics back to the drawing board.
So Thieves already got...
Faze being taken on the map as well. Hydra getting distant. Real ready
Oh.
for the gunfight in the kill feed flips.
Another flip, but now over to the hard point. Up close and personal. Metals on the flank. Metals gets 2. Perfect break for the Heretics.
Look at how fast that goes. Go from a 3 down on one side.
This is like a high-paced game. This is what I need. This is what we need. And actually, we need a hot 3-0. We need a hot 3-0 to make up time.
Now we're testing their hold.
Oh, now up close and personal. Lucky.
Oh, shit. Out. Eat. Ooh. Oh my God, Lucky with the pistol. Are we serious with this?
Next man through zip as well.
Alright, so it looks like if I'm Thieves, I'm chalking this. Slight pressure, but I'm chalking it. And I'm gonna work P3. And obviously I say that as a pubs guy because I'm looking at the clock. I'm looking at how am I gonna hold this, get to the point, have my people secure the point for me.
Thieves attempting to stabilize. They're reading the pinches well.
So I think they just need to take it just a second slower, because I think Miami's going to try and overperform on the speed level because the crowd, you know, the home crowd buff. Imagine if Miami wins, bro. If Miami goes to grand finals, I think it'd be the first time ever Miami was in the grand finals. Or let's just say a Florida team, because I know they were like the Florida Mutineers before. I don't remember them actually ever getting into a grand finals for a major. God, fuck, man, Rancor just shitting on him.
What an exciting start to this series.
Now, analytically, the desk did say this is a Miami map. Alright, you gotta hold 10 seconds of this. You gotta get the 50 points at least. 50 points at least. Hold for 50.
They're trying, and that's a great flip. Thieves now with the advantage. Thieves with an
Alright, now you gotta have P4. P4, you got to snatch at P4. You need 40 seconds on P4.
He finds his way to the hill. Now the fight is on. Scrap on the inside. Envoy on the time. Lucky on the pinch.
Oh, come out with your hands up, Envoy. You are surrounded. You're gonna get dropped. Who needs to block some spawns when you got
bro.
hot like that?
I'm telling you, it's the home crowd buff. Like everybody from Miami Heretics is Spanish. Everyone from Spain somewhere. They got the Spain flag on them. So this home crowd buff is ridiculous. So Thieves need 20 seconds of this clock. They need to hit 80 points, 85 points.
and keep this game close, but he's getting dropped.
That was a terrible spot. I just would have just marinated in the tub, bro.
Reign supreme. Scrap falls as well, like Domino's Thieves getting bullied in their spawn.
All of this time is
wow.
so good. The Heretics keep the lead. Final few seconds of the final point.
Let's see. Scrap 7-11.
To show the Heretics with a decent start. Over towards P1 once again. Thieves in control.
And I see the face on Hydra.
Hydra 8-10, not doing it. Envoy's doing it. Hydra needs to pick it up. Your star SMG you pay about $350,000-$400,000 a year from needs to pick it up. LA needs to hold 35 seconds of this hill.
A quick reposition. A nice shot there to keep the hard point in the hands of the Thieves. Lovely stuff and a force spree as well.
And I'd say for Heretics, man, there's been a few of these painful moments. Got to make sure they do not let the pressure up. And Hydra.
There we go. There we go.
Positive. A force spree looking to start to take over.
Lucky last man on the point.
Oh, he knew somebody else was coming.
Got a bit of P2 pressure. Final 15 seconds. Rokkr, another two. Holds down the left-hand side of the map. Lucky alongside him. Thieves have got to try to make the break. Over to P2.
And did they read this? We saw Hydra taking care of the underground route before. Maybe now it's going to be Rancor's responsibility. The timing, though, as the hill pops. He's ironed up, ready for the pressure. And the rest of Thieves, nowhere to be found. So comfortable on P2. This is an opportunity to run the score up.
Oh, shit. He came up right behind him.
Two-piece. Hydra cuts him down. Finds a few more. And now, Miami Heretics scrambling to take the hard point back. Let's go for a listen in.
Oh, let's go listen in.
Vale, estás jugando del... Una quita front pedo ya, ¿vale? Tengo yo en la derecha, piano Gosti. Uno, dos en el siguiente y uno piano. Jugar bien que no para limpiar. Ven aquí en cama yo. Está Jim, tú, Jim, C2 y punto. Estoy planteando guay, plata. Vale, ahí está Jim, ahí está Jim. Frente, uno abre guay, plata. Dale, mírate abajo. Te voy a pasar la Jim. Ahí no, piano, sí, puede. Viva nuestro Chema, viva nuestro. Está piano, dos arriba, P2. Está piano abajo, Paco, ¿vale? Estoy jugando rocas ya, ¿vale? Sigue un tiro conmigo ahora. Ha salido uno single para afuera, bro. Single Ghosty. Vale, está muy bien. Sí, tengo también anterior, bro. El Lapi y Ghosty anterior, chaval. Pídate la izquierda, pide arriba, pide arriba. Son dos. Pues arriba exterior, bro. Va para arriba de las casas. Que van a salir info. Ahí nos piban cortando hidra, Paco. Paco está arriba derecha, bro. Muerto. Ahí la Umbrella está arriba, Paco. Ahí no, la Umbrella muerto. Participa, Ghosty. Arriba.
What a series of breaks we have seen.
Wow.
Another one there for the Heretics. They're in
So, let's see if Heretics bring it up, man. They were up by a lot. Now they're down by 20. So, to me, that's like a little bit of a choking status. I mean, but they came out blazing. So, let's see how this works up. There we go. Thieves in, Thieves out. Heretics in. I think Heretics are at least going to get 10 seconds. So they're going to bring this to like a 180, 187, 182, 187. I think that's what they're going to do. No, they decide to chalk. No, they're going to go in for scrap. I was like, oh, they decide to chalk it. They want this P1 setup. Oof, God, nasty. I mean, there was some good workable plays over there, don't get me wrong.
Battling on the right-hand side. It's all taking place here on Skyline. Third set, here we go.
I tell you, man, these guys just do not stop moving. They are playing at light speed, trying to manage everything they can. And right now, it's just about managing Envoy. He has been a titan in the lobby. The big dog you're trying to slow down, and Metals just waiting to bite.
Here we go. Real, nice moves into the point.
Back and forth we go. And a big win again from Real upstairs. Now the train's on the side of the hard point is going to be complete. And the spawn's not good for the Heretics. Over 200 points now. As Hydra holds down the point alone. Here come the rest of the Thieves at a 5 screen.
Yeah, we are soaring, we are flying. But right now, LA Thieves, again, they are in control of the left side spawns. Hydra.
How the fuck is he seeing that, bro?
We can find out later. Is this a P2
Yes, so he's a slang AR. He's not supposed to have so much time on the clock, man. He's not. But I guess for some reason, now they put him on the clock. You know, 35 seconds for Hydra is a lot. But your ARs are getting kind of worked, bro. Your ARs are not being able to hold the lanes. The SMGs are trying to hold it down as much as they can. And once again, Heretics might get about 30 seconds on this. We might expect another lead change unless, you know, people pull their head out their butt.
There's the teamwork. That's the break, and that's the Thieves.
But they're not going to win it here. The Thieves are not going to win it here. They're going to try and prep for P3. That's probably where they're going to win it, is in dining room. Oh, Miami with the team kill, bro. I mean, they can win it here if they just play smart.
Scrap holding them as many as he can at bay. Over to Ghosty upstairs. It's a 2-man stack for the Thieves. They hold it through Zip. Pinches are in. You've got to get going. 5 seconds. Here we go. Off the point. No, Hydra! Down.
No, just do P3. Just hold P3. Let him have it. Let him have it. Hold P3. Don't even contest. Don't even do anything. Just.
Not going to be the entry. He's one shot in trap. Thieves can win it here.
Thieves might win it.
Saves the day. Has to win a few more fights.
Thieves might win it.
There's one behind him. Into the time. And Red Claw's still alive. Heretics are in.
Oh, will the Thieves get choke? Will the Thieves choke?
Taking the long route, he found your entry.
It's one break is all they need. Break on the pitch. Now through green.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Did Thieves make that so hard? Did Thieves make that so hard, bro? Holy shit.
But an incredibly close map number 1.
So let's just say the Heretics definitely choked. I'm gonna give it the Heretics choke because they was up the whole time in Heretics choke. And these are all the French players right here, bro. All the French fans from Qatarga. So I guess they're also supporting the Spanish team. But they're just having fun, bro. Maybe they're supporting Hydra because they're French and they like Hydra. I don't know. But let me tell you, man, Heretics. That's all I gotta say to you, Heretics. Bye, Felicia.
14-point game.
Bye.
To me, that is an indicator of what's to come. We're gonna have ourselves a series.
Oh, what a series. Fast-paced teams. An energetic start there on Skyline, as you would expect.
And they said that this was supposed to be a Heretics map, and it looked really good for the Heretics. It just, I just started getting started late. Envoy started early. Ghosty, but scrap. I want to say the Heretics have played this LAN. You're absolutely correct. I think Heretics played this LAN, this major 1, while they barely squeezed into the winners bracket. Let me tell you, they played this LAN really, really good compared to most others. All right, brother. Yo, just keep me tabbed up. Just keep me tabbed. Oh my god, I forgot the poll. I forgot the poll, bro.
You're able to finesse, you're able to stay alive, you're able to milk that time and allow your teammates to make their way through. Perfect opportunity, Real, they're also doing that. So many great moments here in this Skyline. This was a blistering pace hardpoint. A fantastic way to start the series. Thieves, though, they made a strong bed in that P2, and now all they had to get was that final break. That was a great hold, and again, they kept their composure. We've seen plenty of teams not retain that composure on this very hard point. Chance, it's the new Tuscan P3. It's the new Tuscan. It always comes down to get you.
The complete and utter blunder that this hill and mapping provides, but I think composure, Miles, is going to be the key word. The venue is popping. The energy, there is nothing like it. The French fans have been
so that's it. So Thieves steal the match win. So will they win against... Will the Thieves win against the Heretics? That's pretty much what I'm asking. The Thieves going to win against the Heretics. So...
The players have to be able to settle down and breathe. Map 2 is going to play out infinitely different than the Skyline. You can expect bad plays, not picking the right things.
I love when
into the chaos, but
when the line chart shows this. I love it when the line chart shows this.
take a deep breath.
That shows how competitive it is. Look at that. I'm not gonna lie. I love seeing that. That's like real good competitive Call of Duty right there. I really love seeing that.
Yeah, red card coming up now, folks. Search and destroy, a very different mode. 1 life per round, taking turns attacking and defending bomb sites. This is a big map by comparison.
What kind of terrible chance? What are you wearing, bro?
A lot of angles to worry about as well. So again, breathe the fire
Chance
out
is like
take a breath, maybe have a sip of water, and think about the next map.
And to talk about how comparable
casual
these two teams really have been on a narrative front throughout the
dad.
year. Respawns have been phenomenal for both of these squads. Two of the very
That
best
sweater
in the
is
game.
terrible,
But
bro.
SMG has been something that both of them have
I'm
been
sure it's supposed to be
especially from the
ethnic.
break. And I know Heretics have had
Oh my
leaps
god,
and
bro! I
bounds
could
of
not wear that.
but so
I couldn't wear that
seen the
at all.
adjustments these guys have started to make. So
That's terrible.
been a bit of a weaker point. They're going to be bringing the heat, but obviously some of the stats.
So the question is, will Thieves come out swinging? Will Thieves just come out trying to steamroll this, or are they going to take this a little bit more methodical and, you know, let Thieves... so if Thieves take this methodical, they're going to slow it down and allow Heretics to try and come out the gate swinging and overextend themselves and just fall into the trap, or Thieves gonna come out like, you know, Cali Hood style, like, you know, they're gonna crip walk this and, you know, blood walk it, and they're gonna go run out there and just go Shawshank on it.
Envoy has been around the block. He is a longtime veteran at this point, a world champion at that. It's no shock that he shines in the map #1. And on the flip side, I was enjoying Lucky's game. Ghosty may be a little bit newer. The breathing exercises, anything you need to do, absolutely valid. I have high
Well, that's because Ghosty can't smoke no weed in Spain. He couldn't bring it.
Fun battle. Opportunities to
You know,
creative on
sorry.
the card.
He just
SMG players
doesn't
on
have
show.
the
Look for
puff
picks
pass
on the
with him.
outer lanes, and picks could be the name of the game. Both
And I
teams
don't
have
think you can
struggled
really
to
get it
find
in
and
Spain without getting your ass
bloods.
like hammered
That
up.
is a massive part of their game plan coming into the day.
Wait, are they wearing masks in Spain? Are they seriously wearing a COVID mask? The referees, like one of the referees is wearing a COVID mask? No way.
The tournament so far in the mode. The
No
Thieves have
way.
yet to win a search and destroy, so this will be the first if they can get it done. But we start things off on attack for the Miami Heretics, and here we go, vamos.
Bomb leaning towards the A site, but you are spreading the map, looking
See?
for a pick.
Heretics are trying to go fast play.
Aaron Hydra getting a little overzealous, but surprisingly, Thieves have left the B side open. In reality, is taking advantage of this.
And maybe they
He's
did it on
grabbed a ton
purpose,
of
bro.
space.
I know they left it open.
Unfortunately for them, the bomb site is empty.
See?
And they're not wrapping just yet. Heretics need to solve this puzzle, but Thieves, they're scoring up for a retake for a bomb that's not here.
Whoa, Metals with a first blood already. Uh-oh, Thieves down 3-4.
Tight on the inside of the corridor, Thieves. You might be in a tough spot here. There's a lot of map to work with for the Heretics, but you've drawn all of these players in. Metals now tagged up, slows things right down. Lucky catches an Aaron Hydra, and that was a 4v2.
Those are some crisp shots as well. Lucky hitting different 4v2. The bomb has made it to sight.
I don't know what to say about that. So, a 2v3 retake, possible, but not so lucky. Especially when you got Riel just literally sitting there on the stairs.
The last concussion finds nothing. Ghosty, the far wrap, here he comes.
Oh shit, how does Ghosty get that, bro?
For the reinforcements, the pinch is there, but the time is not. 25 to go.
What a great call. They hunt him down. They give him nothing to work with, but a 1v1.
Dan Ghosty.
Oh my god, the COD timing, bro.
Making noise. Real baited out, and now towards the bomb site we roar. 15 seconds less than now as Real doubles back. Enough time to possibly get the kill. Enough time to get the defuse. I think not. Hot rate's high. Composure absolutely there.
And you saw that big side. Ghosty might get the final kill.
I went to give Ghosty the kill. Like, why would you want to give him that kill, bro? Like, it's 5 seconds on the clock. You just waited out, bro.
That was a spicy 2 versus 4, but I love the play call from Real. No scraps out with an
Like,
AR.
you're safe as 5 seconds. Dude, just lay on the floor.
Not let yourself get
Just lay on the
trapped in that
floor.
box when Ghosty's working the pinch, because Ghosty Starting to win some monsters.
I would even let him try
Might have had the pre-aim, but Ghost
to defuse the
still
bomb.
got the drop. But an important round one. Offense has set the tone.
All right, let's see what the Thieves do for an answer back.
Real has been a force to be reckoned with since he joined the league. Rounds like that are a nice indicator. Heavy hit now towards the A side of the map for the Thieves, but again, you've got a lot of presence here from Heretics. Bullets and glass, that's all we can hear across the map right now.
Another first blood for Miami. Will they convert this as well?
Holding it down, and they just dominated this side of the map. And you get caught. You can't
Wow.
run from Rancor.
Bomb is down too. That's done.
You got a 4v2 again.
Got a positive.
That this is gonna be dirty, bro.
These have to come through.
No.
Real rips Hydra.
I cannot believe.
Ghosty catch it.
What?
Not enough though. Is Ghosty still alive and kicking 1v3?
Ghosty's running a sub. This should be interesting.
So Heretics, they're just trapping him in. You see the angles they're working with. Ghosty right now, he is just 4-0. He wants to play for the kills. Maybe think about a score streak long term. But with this little time in the round, it is looking hopeless.
Snap. Rancor just playing with him. Here comes the rest of the Heretics. And Ghosty.
Yeah, I wouldn't have.
The last kill is hard for us to see.
I don't even think I would have gave my life up.
A big one there.
I think I'd be like 3-1. I would have told my boys, I'll see if I can get an easy pick, but there's no way we're winning this round.
Lucky with the icing on the cake, but the AR players holding it down for Heretics.
So now he gave up
They got the leg up on
a
offense.
possible score streak.
Got the leg up on defense.
Because I think it was 4-0-5-0
Very cool.
before he got killed. I'll have to take a look.
Any crazy mistakes here? Everyone doing their part. A 2-0 lead. We swap sides again. LA Thieves defense.
Yeah, he was 4-0, so he only needed like, I don't know, 2 or 3 more kills. But now you lose all of that. All the other players, you know, your SMGs are on donuts. They're like totally out of the game. And Miami Heretics may just turn around and just win another attacking round.
So quick to go over towards this B zone, but a turtle set up here for Thieves. Nothing to break down just yet, but Real, he can hear the contact. He knows that someone's by bomb.
Perfect corner as well. This door will open into him. He'll be safe for a moment. That's the corner, boys and girls.
But the play might be over towards A. Heretics might have read this once again with Real calming. They're over towards B. He's letting his teammates work this A site. Hydra, the first man on defense. He has Ghosty for the help.
Lucky, as soon as he starts to fight, he has to immediately cover up the angle because Ghosty will be there to get the trade. Metals clears down low, but you never know. There may be Thieves awaiting here on red card.
And this is perfect though. You got the intel, you got the contact. You don't get the blood though. Ghosty doesn't miss.
Big win from Ghosty. Real on the B-bomb site.
Finally, even though they got the trade out. Oh, Real going in clutch.
Finds himself another. Back and forth we now dance in the 2v1.
Oh, the nade, bro. The nade.
Thieves, strong defense.
If he didn't pull the nade out, bro, he would have had that kill that would have totally... I mean, he might have died. I mean, he might have died anyway, but it would have looked a whole lot better that he would have picked one other person out. That nade. That nade. That costed him, bro. Ghosty looks like he wants to try and go back and get his streak again because he's already got 3 in a row now.
First blood, the round falls with it. But ironed up, gunny.
He's in a 3-0 streak. So if he could pick out another 2 this round and pick out another 2 the next round, he's got to stay alive. But
Ghosty now will lead with the
I don't know. So we finally got other people on the map besides Ghosty. They got to turn it the fuck up. They got to turn it up.
Just making noise. Want to make some noise. The concussion hits you. You don't mind at all. 3 players from Heretics now working this A site with the bomb heading towards B. The Thieves, they're going to be taking things slow. They are trying to play these mind games. But Scrap, his position's known, and underneath him is a Metals. Poking his head out, though, but who's there to rip him? Ghosty again.
Watch Hydra, watch your right. He never checks his right.
Prime mark of the LA Thieves right now, leading with an absolute furor, 8-1. Real, playing it safe and secret. The bomb has been dropped down in the most recent gunfight, and over to Real. Oh, there's 2 Thieves in the corner.
That was smart.
Lucky now backs up 2v3. Beautiful shots, and in comes guess who?
Ghosty, let's go on a 5 spree.
Lucky Lucky 1v2. 20 seconds to go. If he can stay alive here in the fight against Ghosty, who has the hottest hand by a considerable margin.
All right, nice round from Thieves. Not mad at him.
Terminates once again.
He knows too. Cheeky little smile. Dan is undeniable. In Thieves, the adjustment they make allow Heretics to make mistakes. They weren't.
See, that's what I'm saying. You come and swing in, like you let them come and swing in and allow them to overextend themselves and make mistakes. What I said in the beginning of the match. Like, how are Thieves going to play this? Are they going to let them run wild and then turn around and
letting the action come their direction?
See, when he saw two of them, he was like, "Oh shit!" Like he knew he was going to be dead.
I mean, he played the man.
He wasn't expecting that.
Heretics attacking round. Here we go. Right down the middle.
They got sirens in the game. Oh my god.
Continues the run. His 10-kill Hydra can barely let these players get away. Metal's down and out. RCXD at play as well. And Ghosty from the deepest recesses of the map.
Oh, toast. Real is really trying to put it to them. Real is really trying to hold this team up.
Versus the world. 3 players on the chase.
Hey, they've got tags in. They've seen him as supine serpentine. Around he goes. Stays alive. 3v3. And Real has completely disappeared. Good coverage there from his teammates as well. But now
look at the bomb, bro. Get the bomb.
This is a reset as well on the map. 45 seconds have burned off the clock.
Oh, the crowd. The crowd is blowing the sirens. Oh, they just dismantled the Thieves, bro. Scrap is not going to clutch this.
Heretics flipping the switch.
Oh, but have we picked up the pinch at the right time for Real? That's the red dot on the minimap. Here comes the bomb. Shoulders. Lucky once again. The Guardian.
Yeah, that wasn't going to happen. Scrap is playing straight dookie.
That man right there. What a play.
What a play.
Gorgeous teamwork as well. It starts off with a hero play from Real. He hears that RC car zipping.
It's so funny to see the French players, like the French fans in there supporting Spain. I mean, you gotta love it, man. You gotta love it.
Beautiful teamwork.
That whole, like that whole 200 seat area or 150 seat area is packed.
The trust, it's all there. Heretics have turned this
like
around.
You see how empty it is over there because there's no seats being sold over there on the side or whatever. It's super empty.
By 1 in his first to 6 here in Search and Destroy.
Wait, are they even allowed to smoke it?
Pulling the LA Thieves through.
Because I would say the same thing for Ghosty.
On the donut watch, so need to get him hot.
No, I was like, yo, Ghosty don't have his
furthest push forward
spinach, bro. He don't have the spinach. You don't have the spinach, bro.
The lone defender, you see, he's getting forced and backed out of sight. Scrap, they have
He's like
intel. Scrap's gonna be coming. They want to isolate him, but Lucky with the shots ringing out and a slow Thieves down. Thieves got to make up their mind, make a decision. Where do you want to take this bomb?
That's true.
50 seconds to go. That heavy punch there at the aims across.
Bro, go B, go B, go B, go B.
And talk about Heretics as well. Thieves have been trying to let that aggression come to them. Heretics have completely switched things up. They pump the brakes.
Still a straight line there down that A side of the map. One man over by B. Here we go. This is it. It's time to roll. Lovely damage. Ghosty there with the bomb. Oh no, Scrap gets taken down in the crossfire there. Hydra trying to make things even. Metals there. Takes the lead now. Right into the fray. It is Ghosty once again. Can Metals take care of business? Dancing and diving. 15 seconds. Anyone going to find the kills? They've swapped position. War 1v2. Enough time to get the bomb down. Real can save it right here and now.
No.
But Envoy with a cross covered. Here we go.
Oh my god, barely gets the bomb down, bro.
Still has the cross. Envoy in the stairwell. Real cannot
nice.
Check it. A nearly impossible situation.
Wow, Thieves pulled that one up, man. That was a little bit scary for a second. Man, and they literally planted it with like almost no freaking time on the clock, bro. Almost no time on the clock.
With the AR sliding into the face of danger. 11-2 through 6 rounds. Ghosty is
definitely been the MVP of this whole thing.
For this team.
I don't know. Whoever voted, you may want to change your vote.
Ghosty winning this fight, that was essential.
It opens things up in this moment for Envoy.
If Thieves win the next two, if Thieves win this defense and the next attacking or whatever it is, then it's going to be on and popping. It's 3-3. I think if Thieves actually win this defense, they might win this whole S&D, to be honest with you.
And a pensive look across the open map. Nobody's seen just yet.
Just looking for some intel. We have slowed things down. I mean, shots ringing out long range. Metals looking for his moment to strike, and you've at least cleared out the A site. You backstrap down. Things are open. Real, though, continues to be active to take space. This is the round one strat almost all over again. The difference is bomb down at A.
He's got intel. Man number 1. Man number 2.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable. Lovely patience.
That was actually the best, the better. That was actually the better kill there, is to get that guy.
Making a play on the other side. So while Hydra playing hide and seek in a little battle against Real on the A zone. Well, bomb planted, but Scrap gets another kill.
Metals is trapped. The dance.
Oh
Real
shit.
Doesn't want to take the fight.
Oh shit.
Back on up. Man advantage for the LA Thieves here.
Defuse it.
Lovely shots over to Lucky by the bomb site. Take it
That's
down.
it.
All into Real.
That's it. Just keep him pinned. Just keep him pinned.
Onto the bomb, and the Thieves have done it. Lovely work once again.
Nice job for Thieves. Now, like I said, if Thieves take this defensive round, this is probably going to be where Miami choke again.
Brutal round. You have everything going your way. Real gets into on 2. Hydra's out of the play. You had a 3 versus 2 over by that A site.
Interesting.
Scrap leveled up the game, finds the picks, and no trades rolling through. Heretics unable to capitalize on a round that very well truly should have been theirs. Thieves now with an advantage, one they rarely let slip.
It's been a really lovely.
Yeah, my cat is getting like ridiculous, trying to bite me and shit.
See what the Heretics can do now to defend.
Damn you, cat.
Hits towards the A bomb site. B bomb more for so much for the Heretics.
So another attacking.
This might be the round.
I don't know if they're gonna do a B swing.
Yeah, similar strat, making a ton of noise. Look what that noise does. Real gives up the B site in Envoy, already here to reclaim it. He's taking the space, and he just commented to his team, boys, if you get here and help me out, I have it.
I think Real may have seen him there. Yeah, confirms it. Here comes the cook. He's got a frag grenade to work with. Scrap though, ooh, he's taking the long route.
Thieves are playing with him though. Scrap gives you the blood. Envoy making so much noise. Even Rancor comes back to help you out, and Envoy's got him weak. But he's gonna be taking his time, but the bomb over towards A. Trying to play mind games, but Lucky's still here.
Oh, shenanigans!
Gets the kill, bomb down.
Does it all.
They did the reverse psycho.
4-2. Heretics now is 3-1. Rancor, the last man. Cut down.
That's it. This is gonna be Thieves. If Thieves win this, man,
map point.
epic choke gif.
Right now, just skilled.
Epic choke command if Thieves win this last match. I mean, they're already now 5-3. They already came back about 4 rounds.
The past few rounds. But this moment, Lucky wins this gunfight. What could have been, but
I hope they don't turn around and say that's a pump. Like, that wasn't a snake. He didn't get snaked on that. That was clear combat. I don't know if they're gonna try and drop a yellow card on that.
3 rounds in a row. Otherwise, they're gonna go down 2-0 in this series. Let's see what they've got in this attack. The B-bomb shenanigans have been great. Rancor, wow, instant hits. Massive damage, enough to get Real forward though. You are gonna see them turtle up. Here we go.
It's the bread and butter, just a face smash. Get in, get active, live in the chaos.
Good nades, no damage. Real, check it. Wins it.
And this is where...
At close range. Hydra on the outside. Ghosty with the streaks from the deep. Can you get the bomb down?
You know a guy was in the car, so you know Scrap was the only
Get the bomb down!
Being spawned, so Heretics.
Hell are you waiting for?
They got the bomb down in a man advantage. This should be their round.
Hydra causing some damage. Oh, nearly catches the player out. You're only going to get one good chance of this. Hydra. In he goes.
Yo.
Ghosty down.
Chalked it.
From the Heretics.
Huh. I might have to take that back. We might have to use
for the Heretics fans,
the choke command on the Thieves. But Thieves have been known to throw a 5-3 lead. They've been known.
In their face, but Heretics, they've been trying to play the slow game, and they have just been getting picked apart. They're figuring things out, trying to solve this problem. 2 more rounds to go, and the comeback could be complete, but make no mistake, Thieves firmly in control, back on the attack, and Ghosty still the man of the hour.
Will the team make a mistake as well? That's the next question.
5-4.
Ghosty.
Like, I don't know why they would ever want to try and bring this to a round 11, bro.
He's close to tying the record with one more and beating it at 15, but over towards the A-bomb site we go. It looks like a
That's cool. So this record watch thing, very cool.
Is he done? Is he down and out? He stops the regen. 16 HP. Can they finish him off?
No, there's no one there for the trades. Lucky's just going to be staring at him. They know where he is, but you're letting him get a little bit lost. And now, if anything, Hydra is just going to scare you.
Keep Hydra at bay. Eliminate him from the play at the very least. Lucky's nade. Doesn't connect, and the timing is perfect there on the fadeaway. So no more shots exchanged, but a sneaky scrap towards the bomb.
I mean, Hydra's presence has just backed them down in the meantime. Whoa. The strat. Here's the strat. Looking for the trade. Slotted in for it. First bumper scrap, but a team kill. Evens the odds.
3v3. Bomb over by A. Still making their way forward, as are the Heretics.
Oh boy.
Reinforcements crawling through.
I don't know what to say about this. Like, come on, Hydra, you gotta win this. Wow!
Time is ticking. Gotta go for something with this bomb. Envoy trying to make moves. Trying to find
There we go. Go 2v1, Ghosty.
The 1v2.
Oh!
He doesn't have time. Seconds. There's no way. Can he plant the bomb? No! Oh, he has it. We're gonna have a true 1v1. Ghosty versus Raincore.
Oh, he gets the bomb down!
I believe it not. Pressure now on. Ghosty Trophy. Raincore now on the approach towards that long line of sight. Here we go.
Oh, and he breaks the record! Let's get command choke in chat. Heretics choked that. Holy shit.
Ghosty is taking the S&D record on the year. He just took the KD record as well. He is taking the soul out of the crowd.
Holy crap.
He did it.
I almost thought Thieves were going to choke that, man.
And an easy 1v1 in the
Maybe
end.
Ghosty got that Spanish. Maybe he got that Spanish.
How about that
Spanish.
Crazy gunfight.
Spinach. Maybe he got that Spain spinach, bro. Maybe he hit that Spain spinach.
Ghosty, he could do no wrong.
Points 3.
I mean,
was all the time he had to get it done. And that is
and the look on his face, it's not even excitement. It's like, all the day's work, bro. All the day's work. All the day's work, man. I agree, man.
Nearly 2,000 damage, 16.
I agree. Heretics.
3 bomb plants, including the last one.
That's it.
That is simply
Yeah, bro. The Spain spinach, bro.
Series there and an iconic performance from Ghosty.
I mean, that is as good as it gets.
Yeah.
Add that
I couldn't think about it, man, because you know that spinach is, you know, it's Popeye's power up. He's like,
getting the first bloods. He was the man making the strat calls.
So he got that Spain spinach, dog.
Well, earning his spot on a super team.
Oh my god, that is so funny, bro.
Incredibly close series so far. 236, the first hard point, 6-4 there in the search and destroy. An unbelievable one. We got to put
That's so funny.
A ridiculous series, a truly ridiculous series. Brilliant showing so far. LA Thieves up 2. Over to Yuli on stage.
And here we are. Right now, I'm with a really Spanish OG legend. I'm here with Tohor. Tohor, it's a pleasure to have you around. And just hear those people. They recognize you immediately.
The pleasure is mine, of course.
Oh, Tohor, how important is for Spain and also for Europe?
Hey, I got a question, Red. What would you consider like the official colors of Oklahoma?
Spanish community is something huge, something we never.
And I'm not talking the football team where it's like crimson and white, or like OSU, it's like orange and black or whatever it is like that. Like the state itself. I think it's like blue and white, isn't it?
Can make a reverse flip right now.
Instead, I would love something different, like an orange and black would be fire, to be honest with you. Like a logo that's orange and black.
We're gonna have also Toronto Ulltra.
Yeah, so I'm looking at the state flag, and it's like blue and white.
I mean, obviously,
kind of like Cloud9. Nah, like it's kind of played out. Like you got Ravens, you know, they're rocking that.
with the home crowd, with them.
I know orange and black is OSU. I know that. I know that. But think of a team with orange and black.
At least they have a shot.
Let's see. And now let's
because I know Oklahoma University is like red and white. It's like crimson or burgundy and white or whatever they call it.
¿Quieres dedicar una palabra a aquellas personas que te han apoyado durante toda tu carrera?
Obviamente agradecer muchísimo el cariño. Obviamente yo aquí no soy ni mucho menos el importante. Ojalá animéis tanto a Heretics ahora como a Toronto luego lo máximo
He said,
posible.
bro, Crimson and Cream, whatever the hell it is, bro.
Al final yo
So, I mean, but everybody knows OSU colors, everybody knows OU colors, and everybody knows the state flag colors.
I have to make these people stand up.
So,
Hold on. Amigos! Mira, escúchalos.
Gracias.
Como para no quererte, Tony. Como para no quererte. Okay. We are just in a minute heading into the match, and I'm gonna ask every single one of you.
I actually like this.
Okay. Let me hear first. How you cheer for Miami? ¿Cómo chilláis? Vamos arriba.
this dude is like he must be like a soccer announcement, because I can hear him like Madrid and a goal.
Okay, let me compare Spain, France.
Oh, bro, the French are on point, bro.
What are you doing in the middle? Come on, everyone! Cheer up for this amazing match! Wow, I freaking love it! We're ready to hit for the next match. Let's go, because Miami Heretics could even make the comeback. Let's see.
The comeback starts now. Whoa, what a crowd.
That was actually a really cool segment.
Heretics, though, this is it. Last chance.
Tulsa Hurricanes football is gold and blue.
Confidence is absolutely high chance.
And look, it's not even like Thieves is a French team, but I feel like the French fans are sucking the life out of at least half the venue as well.
Well, OKC energy is green and white because, like, obviously green signifies energy and white is purity, and so like, okay, so green. Let me phrase energy. Let me phrase that. Green is environmental friendliness and all that.
Is the type of map that can deliver. Pressure's on. Every single map.
But imagine having
player from Thieves step it up, a masterclass from Dan Ghosty.
What up? See, there's no black and gold. See, I'm looking at everybody here, right? And if you want to stand out, be different, and you want the jerseys to be fire and the hats to be fire, because I'm also thinking about the marketing, you know, the merchandise aspect. Not only does everything have to say, yeah, I love, I feel a part of this Oklahoma team.
Here we go.
I need
protocol control.
I need to look at the merchandise as well, and you know,
to stay alive and force us to a game 4. First to 3.
And everybody's outfits, they're all the same. It's like red and black, purple and white, purple and red.
Pretty good in the game mode as well. I think especially so.
Pack of Newports. You know, Miami. So the Pack of Newports, the Miami Heretics are literally the same colors as Miami Dolphins. Let's just not bullshit that. You got blue and gray or blue and white for the Ravens because they're rocking the Carolina Tar Heels kind of color set. Cloud9 is blue and white. You know, so the color schemes are just like, I mean, Falcons are the only ones that are different with green and black. So optic green and black. So I need something that's like way different, something that's like, oh shit, in your face. Now orange is exciting and fun, and it brings excitement and fun to the color scheme. And then black is like, you know, formal and like authoritative, you know, something like that. So that, like, it's so hard to figure out, bro, because you could turn around and say one thing. Holy shit. You could say like one thing about color schemes and then turn around and try and analyze it on another set of like color schemes, and it's like almost a total opposite, you know?
They managed to vacate spawn, only one up close, but they're dealing with Hydra. He's pulled their attention. Can they get the
Yes! Yes, bro! Yeah!
Thieves, what advantage this is. And you have kept the Heretics at bay.
Game clock starting to dwindle as well. They're still trying to pour in over that B pressure, but Ghosty waiting for the timing on the flank. Hydra spots 2 on the zone, knows where the call-out's coming from, and that's the go button for Ghosty. Trades raining out, Scrap in position. The B zone is still under
Scrap
control.
is actually positive now. Check that out. All right, Hydra.
As well.
But where's Envoy, dude, bro? Envoy 0 and 3, bro.
One Thieves, a massive advantage, incomplete control.
Absolute control. Final 10 seconds, the time goes red. Hydra looking for anything.
Whoa! Oh, even if he died after that, dude. 11-point life difference, bro.
Defense on protocol is something else. Prize of heat up throughout Madrid after that round. 11-3. The dive was really the kill, though.
I thought that was about to be the best play, and everybody on the side of Heretics is going to have to look at that one. But
yeah, we're going to call the team the Reservations.
11 kills in a round.
Reservationists.
That's a third of the lives that they had. Hydra, a one-man army.
Oh no, we get to see.
And then the logo's going to be a slot machine.
Hey, rookie, welcome to the show.
And that is something special. Black Ops 6, ladies and gentlemen. Omni.
That's so toxic, I know.
Here we go, round 2.
I know that's
Heretics
toxic.
on defense. Can they pin the Thieves down and find another round?
You need a quick response. You need some activity, and you need to make sure you slow down Hydra, but Envoy gets that.
Envoy finally got 2 kills.
Open up the pressure of the map. Metals, though, nice flank. Better reads from Hydra. Unstoppable.
Oh, shit, he was just about to make that other play, too. He was just about to cap in for that other play.
Ghosty capturing A. Only a single segment.
Man, are we going to have a hot 3-0, bro? Are we literally going to have a hot 3-0?
Can we keep it going? Trophies in play.
Ah, shit.
Now making his way through the top triple window. Lovely shots from Scrap. And the second segment nearly there.
These Heretics players have been on the receiving end of some painful gunfights. Add another one to the pile. You got a Hydra.
Oh, there we go.
3 down in the feed. That make it all 4. It's spawn kill time.
He's in. He's in. This is his happy place. And here we go. Lucky gone. Hydra now still moving. Unaware of the players right behind him. Oh, the one in front. Oh, my word. Wait a minute. Look at it.
Oh, he almost had that, but that's okay, though. All it is keep him song and dancing, making a nuisance. Now that you see the cat B, bro. Dude, if I was Scrap, I would try and win that kill, and all of us just jump on B, bro. Just everybody jump on B.
Down through spiral, trying to take a little bit of space. Thieves making sure they're checking all their corners, working their way out of spawn.
Metals now. Keeping the life count as
they had this huge life lead in LA.
The Thieves were on defense, but
oh, that was the last round. My bad.
A win is a round win. Lucky in the back line. Red spotted out. Ghosty gets it. Defense by the B zone is going to be very close there. Renkor's 2 pieces good, but the players from the Thieves now from the top side of the map where Metals will be looking.
Well, on points on defense so far. The only man that's been able to get through is number 4 on the map, Ghosty, but they found him. Everybody dying. The spawn trap is here.
Oh,
the
shit.
Is looking beautiful for Heretics. The shot's even cleaner. A force spree from Metals. Good movement from Real. Out like a ghost in the night, and his teammates are crawling around this building.
Wow, Metals with a 10-piece. Let's go.
Picks up those kills. 1 minute to go. 10 lives for the Thieves to attack with, and this is starting to get dangerous. One more in the back there. Real gives it to Hydra once again. Big routes, lovely work here. Check all these corners down by computers. There's a player there with him, but Real has let that one go. The B capture now on.
Well, that's Call of Duty timing, and Real's gonna fall, be on the fitter receiving end of it. A square up around the B zone. Thieves, they made it out of their spawn. They're looking for the next wave of gunfights. Lucky, though, gets that first blood on the engagement. Metals there for the follow-up, and Rancor keep him away. Down low, secured. The defense looking good. No respawns for the Thieves. 30 seconds to go.
Unless somebody chokes this.
Not a whole lot. Control can go either way. Metals now. A power position, but a very predictable one. Final 15. Final chance. Here come the Thieves. One last attempt here in the round 2. And Rihanna Lucky started off great. Wins the big one. Rico now up close. Real has to come at range, but he doesn't have the weapon for it. Reinforcements a little further away. Hydra now from upstairs. The capture is still going. Final 2 members of the Thieves. Last man. Scrap down.
Oh, man. That was actually going to be kind of sick if they pulled that off. That had me, like, holding my breath in excitement right there.
This Heretics assuredly feeling the heat. Make no mistake, if you're thinking about a defense for the round 5, it is a sizable advantage right now in this game for the Thieves. They're going to have a leg up on the tick battle, but still a long way to go. Heretics on this attack.
So now I wonder how the Thieves are going to capitalize on this attacking round.
They were leaning towards that B
I mean,
zone.
defensive round. Sorry, I think they were attacking last round.
We'll see if that's going to be their plan of attack, but they got to make sure they deal with Hydra. If they got put in the trap in the first 10 seconds of the round, you need something stronger. And continually leaning towards this B zone. They want the pressure here first.
Yeah, the Heretics are once again. They lose the opening gambit, and now with the opening break complete, you're going to have players in spawn. And once again, Hydra is there. He is dealt with. Okay, good news. You can breathe a moment longer. Real hits the flank, passing intel forward. And now he has an opportunity to cause some problems, but his teammates have to find the kills.
And he gets caught as well. Can't get it done. Hydra there, spinning to win. Gotta check that PC. They just can't get anything. You lose the opening break. They're back in the blender. And this is so painful. It is deflating to be
oh my God.
Spots, constantly shot in the back, constantly worried about your own spawn.
Oh my God.
And you're living in it. 3 more players in the feed. Gotta get past Envoy.
Envoy's dreaming
Oh,
away.
sorry. I just totally hit my mic thinking it was something else.
Backline, perfect timing. Here comes another. Hey, gets that one. And
I would have meat shielded him, bro. I would have meat shielded him and embarrassed him in front of the whole crowd, bro.
You have kept the Heretics tighter inside their spawn than the first round. Finally out towards A, they're on the cap.
I mean, at least stopping the clock, but they have gotten shot in the back.
God! Scrap turning up with a 14 and 8.
Wiped again.
Hydra's turned up.
This has been a suffocating game of control for Heretics on offense. It has seemed hopeless. Can't get a trophy, can't get a kill. They can't stop a thing.
4 down, 10 seconds. This is it. The round is done. LA Thieves will take the lead 2-0 in this game of control, and that is just it. Fish in a barrel, you name it, shots are there. It all happens. 22-7, another decisive round.
Wow.
Protocol, too strong for the LA Thieves.
Not gonna lie.
Is draining the confidence out of Heretics.
That was some good work.
It is feeling like there is no hope in hell. They set their controllers down at the end of the round. And for all the finesse, all the crazy plays we saw from Scrap, even Ghost is walking around with the best play in the end. Clean shots rolling through. Thieves, their heart rates have settled down. This is another day in the office. They're playing this like it's a scrim.
It's the perfect example of a team that is incredibly well prepared and overconfident. They've got it all covered right now. This is their map to lose. 12 kills uncontested there from the Thieves in a row. Opening breaks once again. This time, though, again, the defense has been good for the Heretics. It is the name of the game here on the map, Protocol. We're
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, like, control itself, no matter what map it is defense heavy.
That's the start right there. That's also a 7 spray.
Oh shit.
Rancor there to drop Scrap, but it's
There we go. Hydra's still picking it up.
Hydra, his home has been in the base of the Miami Heretics.
Oh, see that slide, bro? That slide is not kosher.
For Heretics, Ghosty gonna fall as well. An opportunity to set this trap up.
Now they go forward. Now it's going to be on to Rancor, the first man. Alongside
Oh, Scrap didn't peck it. Wow.
Rancor, the front line for the Miami Heretics right now.
They're digging deep. The Heretics, they are showing off a little bit of their grit, but the opening towards B is there. Rancor swinging over.
Oh, nice, nice, Rancor. Rancor is playing, bro.
Drop down low towards the B zone. Computers, though, Envoy.
Oh my God, he just got swallowed by the floor.
But again, it's great work out of the Heretics to maintain positions of the Thieves. They know where they are. They know where they're going to be coming from. Oh! Really good timing there on Unlucky. Can Rancor get out of spawn? Not without being stunned. Once again, pressure now on. One segment down on A. Forward we go.
Oh, they're double. They're on 2. They're on 2 separate.
Yeah, he can. Enough to get the players forward, but Envoy too hot on the hip of the iron.
And disappears as well. That's huge for him to not get traded. And now he's going to be the last man standing, stopping the clock, getting his team back out in the mix and add an extra tick. Why don't you? Heretics, though, they've been holding strong on.
Oh, shit, the nade bounced back on him.
As well. Nice little moment there from Lucky. You've stabilized the round.
3 down again, and now you've got a bit of a runaround. Real can only get 1 in spawn. Hydra has picked up the flank, so an opportunity to break the setup of the Heretics right now.
Looking for his moment.
Helps him out at the very least. Lucky the still fighting done. He's
nice,
completed.
Ghosty.
So now Rancor making his way towards Heli. The furthest man forward right now for the Heretics. A couple of kills. Real joins him in the feed. Real finds himself a second. Now on to B.
Great work from Real and Rancor, but with B being the problem, Scraps there from the help. The Overseer able to get you 2. Envoy from down low, trying to keep some pressure. Rancor dealt with, the flank secured, second lives remaining in a last-ditch effort. Someone's got to touch the zone. Ghosty stopping the clock with 6.
Still trying to win it. They can get it on here, 6-9. Defense is secured for the Thieves. Real down. Oh dear, we might be looking at another minute. The final contest. The pistol is out. The trades are done. Then it's a capture. 3 lives remaining for the Thieves and a minute to play. Round's not over yet. Thieves is a dangerous team. Sharks in the water.
You got a minute to play, not a lot of lives.
Unlucky, but Hydra dealt with down to 2. Heretics had to work for it, but they should be good for this round. Envoy might just be the next man in line.
That's the trust in one another. That is the shots. Whoa, good work. Over to Scrap, last man.
And this is one of those sort of mental games. He is just going to make them work for it. All eyes on Scrap, but does
well, that wasn't making him work for it if you slide down there.
Defense. They have forced the round 5, but they got to dig deep. You are down 0-2 in the series. You are on offense for this final round. And they have gotten obliterated on the attacking end. They're going to have to show us something special.
That nade was pretty awesome.
In these attacking rounds is 10 collectively as a team. This has to be
dude, the ragdoll effect is insane.
Protocol control they've ever played.
The ragdoll effect is insane.
Both times Hydra has made it to their spawn in the first 10 seconds of the round. He is flying at you. Thieves are applying so much pressure on the defensive end. You need this to go.
I wonder if what would Call of Duty be like if it was on Unreal Engine 5, bro.
An opening that works for you. Is this the one? Real, furiously confident, fighting forward. Good shots from Lucky, not enough to really get the kill, but enough to get the damage. You keep those players back, but it's not going to account for anything. Once again, Hydra and Envoy now over to Metals, fight out a spawn. Do not let Hydra set up.
So you think Unreal 5 is not a good engine? I mean, graphically, it looks really good.
Kills in the feed, but they're just crawling out of
so you're saying for sure Unreal Engine, maybe Unreal Engine is not meant for FPS games, and it's actually meant for more of like the fantasy style open world games. I mean, I don't know what the use cases are.
Here's the setup though. He's made it through to their spawn.
Now he forced the spawns. Oh, unfortunate timing. Hydra stays alive once again, so still presence over by the spawns for the Heretics, and he's going to find a couple more kills. Tagged up. This is good news. No! Can they deal with him? Yes. Fight forward now. Lucky on the zone. Scrap can't finish it just yet. Has to deal with more than just that. It's Rancor now to save the day. Envoy under the hill.
Let's go. At least he's off the hill. 3 life lead. Envoy's picking up.
The comms maybe not as quite as quick as they need him to be. Desperation effort. 2 ticks are on the A zone, and you are.
Is UE5 that bad? I thought UE5 was like really good.
How many players crawling around you? Thieves are relentless.
It's already the best.
Okay. So let me rephrase this.
You got a slow catch on B.
What would Call of Duty look like if it was on Unreal Engine, period?
Yes, the win. 3 down once again. Rancor able to find some space. The answer
oh
is no.
My god, whiffed every shot, bro.
To be had. A corner from Envoy. Real with a trade. 20 seconds.
Drain the lives and drain the hope out of Heretics in this series. 2 in the feed though, an opportunity, a moment to get this A zone.
Real doesn't see that player there on the cross of 15 seconds. He's got teammates to back him up. A zone should be done. 15-9. It's been a little hairy in the final few moments, but now another chance. 7 lives to go.
But every single death is gonna hurt you that much more. You gotta take a deep breath and stabilize. Metals has control of computers and gets gunned. It's open back up. Lucky has no help on the map. Needs a hero play.
3 dead. 3 dead. Are we able to get some players over towards the B zone? Yes, we have players now in the spawn. As Real dealt with, and that's a
10-4.
Can't get away with his life though. You've run out of space. You've run out of lives. Here comes Envoy.
Every single kill, there's always someone extra.
I'm calling it, bro.
Unrelentless and undeniable LA Thieves with a hot 3-0.
Wow.
There's the iron on Scraps.
Hot 3-0, baby. Hot 3-0.
Sigh of relief. And a hard-fought battle between the mighty Heretics outside of the control. Incredibly close. And a brilliant tenacity in the hard point and a fantastic game
That was insane, bro. In front of this. Yeah, but so for them,
their support over to their phenom.
so they go down to face either Rokkr or they face Ravens. I don't know who they're going down to. I think they're going to go face Ravens. So they go back to the winner's bracket.
LA Thieves players taking turns popping off, ghosting the map number 2, Envoy and map number 1, and everybody getting involved there on the protocol. Hydra and Envoy.
You know what I'm saying?
Battle of the SMGs and a neck and neck foot race as well. 35 kills to each of them. And honestly, an easy road towards the end as they get to continue.
Miami's still not out of it. And Miami could beat the Ravens, and Miami could beat Rokkr, depending. But I love it. A hot 3-0, baby. A hot 3-0.
As we close out this
a hot 3-0. Let's lower this, man. We don't need to hear what they're saying right now. Hot 3-0, man. But that's it. It was a very close 3-0. Not going to argue that. It was a very close 3-0. Very, very close 3-0. I can't argue that. But that's it, man. This is going to end my stream. I was authorized to do 2 matches. There's going to be 5 today. My wife was going to cut my head off. Hold on, let's see what Ghosty has to say.
More just glad that we won the series. And also, you were saying just 30 seconds ago that all these people is being louder. Yeah. Do you love it?
Oh, I love it.
Say something to
Hey, did you find that information about extending your GI bill or anything like that?
Also, we don't have one more match.
I gotta find that, man. I gotta find that information somewhere. I know it's somewhere, bro. I dead ass know it's somewhere.
I think it's going to be Atlanta Faze.
Dead ass know it's somewhere.
I think it's going to be a tighter series than most people think.
Would you like to say something to all the people?
Bro, imagine watch party, Quail Springs Mall. Would you come?
So much. Y'all are so damn loud.
Quail Springs Mall, would you come? Hold on. While you're here, let me try and find it.
We appreciate y'all too. Thank you so much for watching from North America, Asia, wherever it may be. We appreciate y'all. And I don't know. Go Thieves.
Thank you so much for the interview, and let's go back with Pocket.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. The Heist crew
Boom! I think I found it.
And Mama Envoy immediately came over and gave me and Jay the X. we went against
But would you
son,
pull up a
and he
chair,
real dumb.
throw on a headset, and actually handle business with me? Would you do that?
Combined for 70 on the front line for LA Thieves.
Would you do
Yeah,
that? Maybe we'll get lav mics. So we can each have a lav mic and just chill.
Much they dominated on their defense.
I could set up like a gimbal camera, like my iPhone is a gimbal camera.
Super impressive round 1, excuse me, and then everybody just starts
That would be hot. I would have to see how to pull that off.
This is the team coming into the season. Like this is a super
I'd have
team.
to see how to pull that off.
Through the middle of the pack teams, and they're going to be contending for championships. And right now, they're on a hell of a run through 2 matches, Jay.
But there's the link.
I was able to pay attention to was that search and destroy improvement right there from the Thieves. We're talking about
hold on.
on a map like Red Card, where they were playing the mind games early on their attacks, but then they had that pace change. They couldn't even allow Miami to work that A site at all. Metals did not have a good performance. The playmakers are being too aggressive in certain aspects, but LADs, when they slow down the game,
There's all types of stuff on this. Matter of fact, I think there's another article.
16, having an insane 1v2 clutch at the very end. But this is the Thieves roster that we were expecting, that we saw in the beginning.
Oh, it's for multiple periods of service. Oh, this actually
I completely agree with
is
you.
me.
I really want to go all the way back to that map number 1 because I feel like with how close it was, the numbers from the side of LA Thieves are just absurd. Hydra had an 88% non-traded kill.
So here's this other article too.
I was looking for a percentage for some reason. So he comes out right out of the gate.
So I want you to have this article as well.
Was actually kind of the secret star of this entire series.
So here's these 2 articles. Have those.
Only let in damage. You let in
save them. Do whatever you got to do. Read about them.
Unreal performance out of him.
But did he earn our scuff?
And see how that works. You know what I'm saying? See how that works out.
Coming from game number 2, Dan Ghosty. The way he got his 16th kill is what's most impressive to me. We got to watch.
I mean, that's the only thing I could think of, to be frankly honest with you.
He plants with .03 on the.
But I'm out of here, bro. I gotta go. So peace out. Let's talk, man. Let's freaking talk. Don't be a stranger. Blackout, if you're still around, I know you're probably watching TV with the wife, and I can't blame you, and you're probably cuddling up with the kiddo. Holla at your boy, man. I appreciate everything you do. Holla at your boy. Thank you for the streams. Thank you for liking the channel, you know, liking the video and everything else, man. I appreciate it, man. Much love to everybody who made this happen. Shout out to the Queen DNA for allowing me to do these 2 matches. Always got to shout her out. And so that's it. I'm out of here. Much love. Peace.